how it is.
Dustin Murray's
Foot
out there
video
watching.
again, I'll kill you.
You're not. I miss you, buddy.
What's up, Mari?
Murray's my man. So Mario,
What's up, Hobbs?
Vitale is facing some criminal charges.
Hey, THOMASWHITE is watching.
Thomas White, number 22.
What a Hobbs?
He's going to Orlando to Walt Disney,
Is he?
and he's pretty excited. He's gonna give him some
Fired
Mickey
up.
ears. It's the
You're
greatest
so
place on
welcome.
earth.
It is. It's magical.
It is. They have a kingdom.
Future's so bright you gotta wear shades.
I mean, it is.
Swear to God, man.
I swear to God, it is.
Dustin Murray,
You
Nature's
look like my
Elite.
bride at the Dusty
We
Elam
did not
benefit
mention that.
Twitch or Twitter.
at 11 p.m.
You can only do apparently
with her sunglasses
2.
on.
Oh,
Nice.
my Twitter.
Do Twitter.
Congratulations.
Aaron
Twitter.
Miller.
She had a large
Eley
time.
is watching.
Hello, Donna Cole. Hello, mother.
Mama's watching.
Your mother?
Pamela Ding Dong's watching.
Hey,
I see
Pamela
what you did
Ding
there.
Dong. My video is froze.
That's a shame, Eli. Maybe you should get a new phone.
It is.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hey, Big Al Holland's watching.
Big Al.
Big ass.
Hey!
How we looking and sounding, Big Al?
Well, I'm beautiful.
Tiffany.
No, well, me too.
I thought you was just okay tonight. You said so earlier.
I know, but I thought that was not true.
Oh, you were being humble.
I was. I can't even say the word.
Don't do that.
I'm hot.
Don't worry, I fixed
She
it.
said, I'm so fine. Just look at me. I'm beautiful.
What's up, Anderton?
Doing all right.
I'm also.
Is that Mark Anderton?
Travis Anderton.
Milton?
That hot blonde is Lady A.
I thought you meant the hot blonde on my shirt, which is almost like Lady A.
not well? Yeah.
When your hair was longer?
When I feathered my hair out before.
Yeah,
I haven't feathered it or.
could have done that. Well, yeah, could have been
Could've been
talking about.
Logan.
Could have been
Could
Logan.
have been Logan. You have to specify,
Yeah.
Aaron.
You do
Yeah, he's
have
kinda that
beautiful
dirty
blonde
blonde.
locks.
He's got them locks.
Just called you dirty.
To the dirty.
Been called worse by better.
I like your ponytail.
Hey, that's not is it?
No,
Damn it.
I wore this one. I thought I'd relate to my viewers a little bit better.
Huh.
I remember that story now, where you vomited in your hat in the land of China.
As a gentleman would.
Of course.
Story.
Yeah, he vomited.
He got the vomit on his hat.
And this one let it straight out.
Yeah.
Could have collected the rest of it.
He
It's
got
not,
your
it's not good when you vomit.
Vomiting is bad. Okay.
Look at that clown nose.
Okay, bien, okay.
Just get a little. Yeah, that way y'all can speak.
Now kiss.
I love
Now
it
kiss.
when you kiss me.
No.
No kiss.
Now kiss.
Y'all want to do a show?
We're waiting to get everything, the Twitter set up. And
Let's watch the show.
yeah, Hobbs, I know we don't get the boot when you're on. It's probably them sick Jordans you had. That's what it was.
Them Jordans.
Oh,
are
I know what threw
awesome.
Eli off. There's no countdown timer. So
You know
Eli
what's
thought
awesome
we were
about
live.
Justin Hobbs?
What's that?
Everything imaginable. He's a cool guy.
He's a cool.
Always has been, always will be.
You're welcome, Murray.
Well, we love you, Murray, buddy. You don't have to thank us. We love you.
We do love Murray.
Especially me. I love you more than they do, but
You're one of
we're
the
not even
top
going to fight about that right now.
top 10 fan supporter of the show, man. One of the most frequent guests we had.
So my wife.
By far, one of my favorite guests. I said one of to make sure I don't piss anybody else off.
Your wife, what?
It's a story for later.
Okay. Story for Patreon, huh?
Yeah.
An after-hours story?
Hmm.
Like Big Brother After Dark?
Somewhat.
I ain't taking my shirt off again, though. I mean, I might. But
Oh, shit. Andrea's watching. Y'all hush.
Oh shit, y'all. Shh.
She's that C word. Seeing it Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. On a Tuesday.
Now, would that be considered hate speech?
Probably.
I'm talking about just me, not a group
Aw,
of people.
He gave me a Yankee
Okay.
dime.
He did
Hobbs
give you a Yankee dime.
Thank you, Hobbs. I appreciate the Yankee dime. Eli, are you familiar with the Yankee dime? I was not. I had to learn today.
Yankee dime.
I'm not familiar.
It's a kiss.
Yeah.
How are you? I figured you would be. Do you know? Did you know what a Yankee dime was?
I thought it was like a
Do
rebel yell.
Y'all know the Yankee
Did y'all
dime is?
know?
I
No, I
don't know.
never.
Rebel
Wow,
yell's
I'm
really good.
country AF to know
I
what a
had this
Yankee
old
dime
lady,
is.
okay.
older lady come in the store, and she's like, "Can you check my oil?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I can." Oh, Hobbs says he owes you a rap battle.
Yeah, you do.
So lady comes in, "Can you check my
Good
oil?" I'm
one.
like, "Yes, ma'am, I can." She got a cane, she's a little older. Like, "Yeah, sure, I can do that." So I checked her oil. I was like, "Oh, you need about a quart." So I went and got her quart. And
That's what I
Not
thought.
not that kind of checking.
Oh.
I'm about to say she was a court low. That
Mom, when she
sounds
comes
familiar.
back, she left her cane. I might bring it when she comes back. Get it. So I put oil in there. She's like, "Oh, honey, thank you very much. I'll dance your next wedding." I said, "Honey, I've been married twice. I'm not doing it again." She goes, "Oh, you're a slow learner." Yes, ma'am. I guess I am. She goes, "Well, I guess I have to give you a Yankee dime." I said, "What's a Yankee dime?" She's like, "You never heard of Yankee dime?" "No, ma'am, I've not." She said, "What's a kiss?" I was like, "Oh," I said, "Well, I'll take it." So we go inside, pay for it, and I'm thinking
Y'all
she's
made
kidding.
out.
So then she pays for it, I give her a receipt and everything. I was like, "Well, you have a good day." She's like, "Okay." So then she sets her cane, hooks it on the end of the counter, and she, "All right, honey, come here." I said, "Well, okay." So give a big old hug and planted one right there, son.
Nice.
Query.
Query statement. So what I've realized now after hearing the story a second time
Mm-hmm.
is that she strategically, with that strategery that she used, left her cane so she'll have to come back since y'all
Yes,
had made out.
that is what I've
Next time she's
noticed.
gonna Copperfield.
She might.
No, she will.
I
Were
got
you
nice-
aroused?
No.
Plus,
I mean, I
little.
have a nice butt, so it may have been the
all of the like raw emotion she received from you during that
right.
made it where she walked out without. I mean, she didn't need the cane.
Right,
She
yeah.
was walking on sunshine.
She was,
flustered.
yeah. The endorphins were
What's up,
rolling.
Road Dogg?
It's a miracle.
Yeah,
You're like
You're
a
like
walking
Benihana.
aphrodisiac.
I really am. All
No,
Like
it's not
Benihana.
Benihana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Benihana. They healed.
That's great.
Exercise the demons.
That's right.
Looks a little grainy, don't it?
Well,
It always
yeah.
looks a little grainy on.
Y'all want
Because
to
we
do a
had
shout?
said in 20.
We're getting everything set up.
I'm tagging everybody.
Please tell Eli again what's going on because he's not following.
Well, I didn't think it would take so long to get on the Twitter.
All right, we're on.
Hello, la la la.
All right, you guys ready?
Waiting on you.
Hang on one second. I got.
I was waiting on
And
it.
usually that's the way it goes. He's like, "Man, we get this going," and then
I'll handle
and
my
then somebody
business
he goes, "Hey, man, hey, bull, listen to this," and you start.
I got
telling
an
this-
irrelevant story to
this elaborate
tell.
story.
About a Cheerio?
And then Bull's like, "Man," or Eli's like, "Man, can we hurry up?" Like,
We waiting.
you to tell the story to Bull, and now it's me. 'Cause I'm
It was
telling
usually a good story, though, in his
Well,
defense.
yeah, it really is. So was
You
that
tell
Bryce?
good stories.
sometimes.
All right, you ready?
Sometimes.
Waiting on you, Dick.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Next episode.
Other Day Joe Show. I'm your host, Lee Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, fuck you guys.
Wow,
Yep.
I got two.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard of him. Sorry.
Yes.
It's episode 120.
Can I
Air
just say,
high five,
if
Eli.
you're in the room where the broadcast is being recorded and broadcast, it doesn't count. If you've heard of him, you've heard the shtick.
Yeah, but he's not on camera.
I know his grandma.
Doesn't matter. He's in the room.
But wouldn't that be your shtick also to say no, no?
Yeah. Oh, good point.
So as I'm trying to point out, he's just screwing things up as per usual.
Oh, so there's no shtick for anyone.
Not tonight.
Stickless.
Hold on. I do not
You
have
got to
a...
have your shtick with
Logan
the
has a
next
stick in his
episode.
mouth, a toothpick.
Well,
Well,
it
you
was a
could have had-
6.5
do you want
inch
that?
tree,
You can
he
have
said.
it.
No, Hobbs, you heard me, son.
Well, all you had to do was disagree with me.
Put the hole in
Thanks,
the wall.
Hobbs.
You
Thanks,
just had to
Hobbs.
disagree with me, dude. That's all.
Well, I did.
Well,
you
there
want to
have
do it a little bit more animated?
No, that's
No,
good enough.
I'm good.
You might hit me or something.
He
All right,
could.
guys, here we are, studio.
Who the hell is this Travis Reed DJ? Who are you talking about?
There you go.
Did
Well
real
done.
quick, the tell you one of
The Travis Reed?
Well done.
when it's
The, not the.
The,
when we first
Oh.
started, you know, I did
The.
that stick. It's tongue
Not in
cheek.
Atlanta.
It's
Right,
a
right.
joke.
It's a joke.
And somebody asked Johnny, she goes, who is this guy? Who does he think he is? Does he really think people's heard of him? He's like, honey, it's a joke. Nope, that's the point. Nobody's ever heard of him. It's
Where is John?
who?
Exactly.
I don't know. Him and Joe Evershow probably having a party.
Yeah,
boom.
with each other
Yeah.
because they're the
that was a
same.
joke,
Yeah.
right?
It was a joke.
Okay.
All right, guys, Studio 11, episode 104. 104. That's right.
Wait, what?
This evening we have, you know, Carly, it is a family show. No seam of a stick. Lady A womaning the controls, per usual.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm Dandy.
You are dandy, looking like a snake.
Thanks.
I'm hungry.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Dr. Reed.
You
What
can
the-
I
be.
like it. Dr.
What
Reed.
what are you drinking this evening?
I'm drinking a Jack and Coke because I'm off until Tuesday. So
Rub it in.
I started my Memorial Day weekend right now.
Some people have to work.
I'm sorry. I'm self-employed.
I don't think you care about me or my feelings.
Oh, I love you and your feelings, but I'm also excited that I have 4 days off.
Well, right now, she's trying to tell you to get the hell out your feelings. She
Exactly.
got some days off. You need to be celebrating with her.
DJ Kano, Kevin Cole. And as usual, we have Mr. Tooth here.
Hi, Kevin Cole. I just want to give you a personal shout out. Miss you, buddy. And yes, Tooth is here.
Tooth
Hello.
is here. What are you drinking this evening, buddy?
Well, if you can believe this, I'm having 23 magnificent flavors brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
No.
You like that, Dr. Pepper?
Man, it's the only reason I know where Plano, Texas even is located on a map.
You should take a field trip there.
One day I'm going to go to the Dr.
That
Pepper
sounds like a
facility in
great
Plano,
idea.
Texas.
They also make tackle boxes there, also.
Oh, well, how about that?
At Dr. Pepper?
No, in Plano,
Plano,
Texas.
Plano,
Texas.
Texas.
What's up, Becca?
It's the world's largest tackle box supplier.
Really? So you live in Plano, you're either
Little
working
known
Dr.
fact.
Pepper or you're making tackle boxes.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Okay.
I was in the world's second, well, not world, sorry, let me start over. I was in like the second largest theater district in the U.S. this past week.
I saw that, yeah. I did.
I didn't even know that it was the second largest theater district in the U.S.
Now you know.
Where?
And knowing
It's
is
in
half the battle.
Cleveland.
Ohio.
It's called like Playhouse Square, and there's theater upon theater, and it's amazing.
No, it's theater.
Theater.
Yeah, when you
Theater.
say it like that, because when you say theater, I think movie theater. But when you say theater,
Theater.
then I know that it's live.
You think Broadway?
Yeah, exactly.
You're on Broadway.
You think
That's
John
cool.
That's the
Larroquette?
kind of shows they put on there, man, and that's theater districts.
Manchester Arts.
You can order
Yes, that
from
too.
Dr. Pepper in Plano the old school
Becca.
Dr. Pepper without the artificial sugar in it.
Yeah, you know what you can't get from Coke?
What's that?
The old school Coke with the Coke in it.
That's right. Well, that's a shame, huh?
Yeah,
If you want to give me something from Throwback, give me that cocaine Coca-Cola.
the
the
Coca
cocaine.
Cola.
Cocaine.
Got them
Coca
leaves in there.
Cola.
Boone County Maiden Call.
All right, tonight's guests, we got here Logan, Eley, Matt, Sadler.
Hello.
How are y'all?
Great.
That's right, Kate Norris.
Logan,
That's right.
What you pulling on this evening, buddy?
Oh, what I'm pulling on every evening. Bush Light, if you're listening.
You went to the mountains.
Yeah.
Bush.
I thought he went to the bushes.
Beer.
Yeah.
They did earlier.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going later.
All right.
He's
thanks
drinking
for-
those German style also.
Why you hiding
Yeah.
in bushes?
What kind of koozie you got?
Ween?
Ween?
It's a wing koozie.
Yeah.
I had to go through my box. It's like a birthday card box, but it's full of koozies.
That's cool.
I went through it
The
too.
Little Feet koozie. I went with the Ween koozie.
I haven't listened to Ween in a while. That's awesome.
Nor is anybody else.
That's not
Hey,
true.
yeah.
That's not true. That's not
Yeah, everyone listens to me.
He's got like a big glass of haterade. He drinks before every show.
Sounds like a wiener.
He drinks a wiener.
Logan, I'll kill you.
He won't do anything.
Matt, what you drinking on, buddy?
I got the yellow Milos,
Yellow
sweet
Milos?
tea.
Not even the red, man.
No, it's
Dang.
expired too. so
Is it
it's
so?
pretty good.
I know what store you got that at.
I went to the store, saw it, I said, "Oh, it's expired," and then I picked it up immediately.
fuck it, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Or
Yeah.
kill me, yeah. So,
It's gonna build your immunities.
Expired tea or death? I'll take expired tea, please.
Yeah.
We're all
We
out
met
of
Lee.
tea.
Well, guys, thank y'all for being here. At the end of the table here, we got Mr. Eli Kidder.
He'll
Hello,
be out of
Travis.
frame before it's over.
He's
He's
already
here
I'm
now.
well on my way.
he's already holding his head up.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Are you sleepy, Tyler?
I am sleepy tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. What you got in that Dusty Alum cooler there?
I have a Diet Miller.
Cooler, koozie. A Diet Miller?
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
They are
It's
good.
fine Pilsner beer.
They are. Says so on the can.
It does. That's how I know.
Could I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Query.
Query. What are you drinking on tonight?
Well, I've got a fine Pilsner beer in an aluminium bottle,
Is that America?
but it's America Miller.
I thought that was
Right
super
here.
cool.
On this Memorial Day,
Yeah.
Miller time.
America.
Shot look on my face.
Hey,
You'll see it in a second.
thanks to those who gave all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously, thank
Absolutely.
y'all.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate sacrifice for sure.
Yeah.
And Bull's running around here checking sound. Make
His
sure it's
Carhartt
sounding
shirt.
good. What's up?
Hello.
Radio Bagley Kelly.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
He's country.
Hello, Bull.
Hello, Ryan P. French.
Hello. Hello,
Angelo
hello, hello.
DeCanto's watching. What's up, Angelo?
Man, I don't know if this was an old picture or not, but I happened to be perusing Facebook, and it appeared as if Angelo had shaved his beautiful beard.
He did.
What's up with that?
He did.
I don't know. Angelo, tell us. You're watching.
Yeah,
What's that? He
Give us
come
the
in-
scoop.
He come in the store one day, and I was towards the back checking in the hub truck, and I seen him kind of look at me. I'm like, that dude looks familiar. And then I seen Holly. I'm like, oh, is that Angelo? And he's kind of looking at me like,
I know you.
You gonna say anything?
You gonna see me? And I was like, Angelo. He's like, dang, he did. He's like, I walked in. I told Austin he won't know who I am because he didn't have his beard, but I recognized him.
Man, love does that for you.
It does. I love Angelo. He's a good dude.
He is a good dude.
Bull,
Nothing wrong with
how are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Oh, fabulous. What you drinking this evening?
I'm drinking Mellow Yellow.
Mellow yellow.
What
Yeah, to keep me mellow.
What? Mellow yellow?
Mellow Yellow.
Like, they call me mellow yellow.
Too late. I've already done that.
I know.
It has been referred to as that.
Oh, well, we have sample
I do not.
beer.
I'm
We're
not.
gonna
I'm
try
not as knowledgeable
again.
about my soda as you are.
Sample beer from Harvest, provided by GRS Designs.
Yes.
So you can have some of that.
Oh yes, I will definitely have one
Yeah.
of those. Yes.
Pardon?
Yes.
Sample beer.
Can I interject?
Please do.
So I would like to thank GRS Designs for your tokens. We do appreciate that. But now we're out. So if anyone else would like to sponsor beer for
Oh,
the
I thought she was
show,
gonna call them out.
we would be much appreciative.
Let's go text Richie.
Oh, well, I didn't want to call them out too because they've already done it and they're fantastic. Like I
think
I
that'll
wanted
be
to
just fine,
share
man.
the wealth,
You just calm down.
but that too. I mean, if y'all want to keep doing it, heck yeah, we love y'all. But if anyone
We
else
love
wants
you if
to
you don't
too,
keep doing it, but it's what. It's
Well,
what
yeah,
our
we
big-
love
that's
y'all
our big
anyway.
point. She's like, we love you
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
Especially me. So
Yeah,
don't worry about what she's even
I
saying.
love the shit out of
Justin
y'all.
Hobbs says, Matt Sadler, did I know him or you? Where are you from?
I'm from here.
You're from here?
Yeah.
He's from Manchester, Hobbs. He ain't from that Memphis. Where are you from? So stay off the Manchester folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beer we had last week, Eli, was yeah, you weren't here last week.
That's correct.
That's correct. You took the week off. He was on. He's on sabbatical on assignment. It's the beer called.
You do both.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
No,
It's Eli.
sabbatical is.
He does whatever he
I'm just
wants.
gonna let it go.
Maybe the sabbatical was his assignment.
You know what? Just blew my mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Put it back. It's the Happen Harry's made a beer called Sounds. It's for the Nashville Sounds.
Oh heck.
It's pretty good beer. I think you'll actually like it.
Yeah,
It's decent beer.
I think
I'll be the
it's good.
judge of that.
You will be the judge of that.
I
and
think
I can't
you'll
wait.
like it because it tastes like good piss.
Oh, I guess it's. You
And
probably
I mean
it's-
that, like, it tastes like normal
Piss?
beer, but it's very good. Like, I like it. And if I like that kind of beer, it's saying
Yeah, yes.
something.
So guys, last week we got kicked off Facebook again. Not sure what happened. We apologize. We're back. Hopefully it won't happen again. I tried to figure out what happened, but nobody will give me an answer.
Well, please stop. Like, if you're
It was
watching
you.
this and you report us,
Logan
please
reported us.
just don't. Just turn off the show. Like, we're trying to be entertaining for y'all, so just have fun with this.
Yeah, so I'm
Or
not sure.
don't watch.
Yeah, exactly. Just
It's the season for gagging, gentlemen, and Andrea is on it.
My bad.
what you got in that puffer?
A tickle.
Ah.
It's a little guy.
Puffer.
Oh, that's that phallus. That's that phallus flavor.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, sorry. What's up, Carney? So hopefully we'll have it again. Tonight we're on Periscope, which is part of Twitter, and we're also on the YouTube.
Oh, that's weird.
So if we get kicked off, hit us up over there. We'll put links up if something happens. I hope it doesn't, but
I bet it does.
it probably will because Eli's here now.
I'm gonna show it.
So I also said last week we were going to do June the 7th at Prater's. We're not doing that now.
We can
Scheduling-
still go. No, we can't go. Okay.
No. Scheduling conflict. There was another guy playing. We didn't have time to do our.
So we can't
Our
go
thing.
to Prater's now?
Yeah, they won't even. You
Not
can't-
on June
you
the
can't-
7th.
Go to the parking lot.
You can't go and eat there or anything.
It's like they closed it down?
No, we're just not on June the 7th.
You're just not allowed there.
We're not allowed there on June
Yeah,
7th.
no, we got kicked out. No. What's up, Jay Norman?
What's up, eyeball?
Oh, that's right. Offensive interference says if you report the Everyday Joe show, you're automatically eligible for the Eat a Dick Award.
Well, there you go.
Have you seen their Eat a Dick Award? The offensive interference does.
No.
It's pretty good, man. Go follow their page. They put some pretty good stuff out about sports. He gives out a Eat a Dick Award. It's great, man. It's awesome.
I'm now a fan.
It's
Lifelong
EAD
fan.
award.
EAD Award.
That
It is
EAD
great, man.
So what have you guys been up to?
The blonde just choked on oxygen. That's it.
So, so we're not doing the Praetors. They said we'll get another date where we can do the crowd karaoke, the crowd sing along, where we can get drunk and sing a bunch of cool songs, and we can play air guitar and throw air picks at people and
Crab karaoke?
crowd.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be crab legs.
And then you was in.
Oh, that'd be
They were
great.
singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have blue crab,
So
snow
if we-
crab, king
Soft
crab.
shell.
Yeah, whatever you want.
But if Eli and I are craving Prater's food on June
Oh my
7th,
God.
They're not
yes.
allowed to go in and
we're
eat.
not allowed to go eat.
You can go eat. I don't care.
Oh,
He lifted.
okay, I
He
misunderstood.
lifted
That
the
narrative's been-
kibosh because
yeah.
I was confused.
I'm not
Just wear
going.
those shades when you go in.
I'm not going now.
I'm not going.
Like this right here.
Yeah.
just like-
I'm gonna go to
Where'd
he
Freddy's.
go?
They'll know no better.
So hopefully soon we'll get that nailed down because I really want those play some air guitar and we're going to have an air guitar contest.
Oh, yeah.
That's unfair
Yeah.
Why?
I said because you're in it.
because you are the greatest air guitarist of all time.
Yeah, but if Bradley pulls up that Dwight Yoakam though,
That Dwight Yoakam is a fine air guitar.
it's pretty
Travis,
smooth.
you have so many air
You play an
guitar-
instrument, don't you? Ponytail?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I do.
Call him Ponytail.
I know he's not even paying attention.
I play.
I knew
Actually,
that.
I don't play. I failed recess, in fact.
You slap it.
I do slap. Yeah, I do slap.
Are you a 4-stringer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't believe he was texting. He's like texting somebody right in the
Oh,
middle of the
okay.
show. This is a huge deal. He's like, oh, I'm kind of bored.
That Dwight Yoakam line was funny.
Bull's on a delay.
Oh, sorry, Bull. We forgot you were here. What happened?
Like, not
Is
just
Will
on
here?
the video. He's a delay in real life.
Bull's
Yeah,
listening
he
to
is.
the delay.
And Bull, oh, you're on Twitch now?
Apparently
Yeah,
we sound
27 minutes
okay.
ago. All right, so our guests tonight here, Logan and Matt. Logan Eley, Matt Sadler.
The gruesome twosome.
The Gruesome Twosome.
Oh.
I like
that.
it. It's a t-shirt.
You guys
right
are
there,
so
boys.
clever.
Ah,
You're welcome.
dang, man. So you guys are playing the Good Friends Music Fest?
Yeah. Well, we're hosting
Yeah.
it. We're directing it. We're creating
Creators.
it. We're doing all the work.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Y'all doing all of it.
It's our fest.
Well, I didn't understand that.
Bull!
Mhm.
I can hear that.
I did because Bull explained it to me
I heard,
properly.
I heard
Oh.
the cackle.
He didn't
That's well good.
He didn't explain to me properly.
Awesome, guys, that you're putting this on, number one. I
Well,
think
thank you.
that is absolutely splendid, amazing, spectacular. I couldn't be more supportive. I'm kind of excited to check some of it out. So,
Kind of excited too.
Yeah.
So, are they too quiet? Hey, everybody, look at
His voice does not carry.
everybody, look at Bull's
Yeah.
butt.
He's never lifted anything in his
you got
life.
Luke Bryan's jeans on?
Hey, everybody, it's Luke Bryan. See my butt? There it is. So, how'd this come about, guys? What brought on the idea?
This is our second year doing it. So we did it last summer because we
Couldn't get any gigs.
we couldn't get any gigs, so we just made one happen. Pretty much.
That's
Well.
pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to pay me to play. I'll
Well, we
play
won't pay us
myself
either,
for
yeah.
free.
Yeah, the whole thing's still free too.
I guess we lose double the money.
There you go.
That'll show up.
My time's not worth anything. Let's do it.
Kind of like this show.
Eli's negativity is really awesome.
No, I think it's.
I know, but
I'm
it's
not
fun
being
awesome.
negative. I'm
The
really
definition
not
of
being
passion.
negative. I'm just saying that's
really
pretty
is.
neat that, hey, we can't get in somewhere. We'll just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty neat.
I like it.
it was like a big influence from Music Tree. Like I'd been going to that since I was
Aw.
little and loved it. Like it's one of the few stickers I have on the van. And then whenever that stopped, it was just a bummer. So it's like a mix of those two things. Like, oh, let's do it. We've got a buddy who's got huge speakers. His grandpa used to use in band. They're not getting used. Let's use them. And then it happened. Barely, but it did.
Good friends.
And it was pretty great.
So, when is this happening?
This year's is Saturday, June 8th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
that's my
before
birthday
Bonnaroo.
weekend.
Okay.
How exciting. Thank you
That
very
was the
much.
goal last year, was try to get like the Bonnaroo crowd from Walmart in. That didn't happen. So we're like, oh, let's just make it, tailor it to the locals. So now it's on Saturday. All day, 12 p.m., 10 p.m., whole day live music the whole time.
7 acts.
Well, the
7
only way
acts.
you can get the Walmart crowd is to do it in Walmart.
Oh, that's what we're doing
We're
this
doing
year.
that too.
We've tried to
Okay.
do
Holy cow.
the campground sets a lot, and they never work out because we can never find somebody to let us bum a generator. So
I have a
finally
generator.
found one. We found two, and now
Awesome.
we're going to Walmart.
I got you. I'm sorry.
And
I wasn't
I'll
paying
probably
attention.
Wednesday,
Me
Tuesday
too,
or
please.
Wednesday,
Thanks.
maybe both. You know,
That's
make it a double night
I
endeavor.
was just waiting if he was
That's
done
cool.
talking.
Well, a twofer, toother.
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 I get it. It's like a
See what
fun.
you did there.
you're just making those plays on words again.
Yeah, he's used your name a lot here, buddy.
Like tooth.
I think y'all would be dating before the night's over.
I think it's
Best
his natural
friend.
list.
Yeah, it's the list.
He's not doing it on purpose at all. It's just
Yeah,
slipping out.
that's the list.
Beer.
Cans.
Throw it.
I like a aluminium
Aluminium
or
bottle?
can, whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
Bottles and cans, and just clap your hands and just clap.
That was a great catch. Thank you.
We're
My
getting
life.
beers now.
My life flashed before my black
Well, I
eye.
am super stoked about this. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. I'm tickled.
It's alright if I'm not so animated. Today's like a big day. I just figured out how to work Facebook my whole 21 years on this
Awesome.
planet.
Then we're proud of you for that.
Thank you. Kind of figured it out. Kind of.
You're not millennial and
So I'm
grot.
still like soaking that one in. It's
You-
a new world for me.
You finally liked the show page. You only been on here like 3 times.
All right.
Thank you. I'm glad I don't
That
make
was
that
not-
It's
mistake.
like Awakenings in here. He's just,
Yeah. That's how I roll, son.
Everybody seen that movie,
I
Eli?
wish you had your cocktail shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd have dropped it. She definitely got a black eye then.
Ugh.
Tell me who's all
Hey,
who's all
Tina.
playing with this bad boy.
7 acts. Let's hear them.
You guys have a
Next,
poster?
Oh, we do.
Oh, sweet.
You here?
Oh, and
One right here.
Why don't you have John zoom that in so everyone can see it?
Hold it there for a quick minute. What's up, Billy Bob Carden? Hey, sissy, Tina Daniel.
CSC. Hi, CSC.
See? Hello.
Oh, wait. Hang on, Bull. No, dark. Too dark. Like if you get
Whoa.
out from behind it and then bring it in.
Yeah.
Now
Bring her in.
Stand
Bring her
Bring it
in.
in.
Come on, John.
Bring her in. Oh, he's doing slow, dramatic.
Move your thumb.
God, you suck
To the
at
corner.
life. Oh,
Hey, and now we're on Facebook,
Actually,
so you can
just
see
hold
what
it
it
from
looks
the
like on the
bottom.
computer too.
Yeah, go to the Facebook or whatever.
There you go.
it's
Or
really not your
Instagram.
fault, but
Keep
we don't have
coming
a
in.
light there. We need a light there.
So this is on. Y'all have a Facebook
Down.
page for this?
Yes.
We got a page,
I can fix
and
it.
there's an
Just stay
event.
right there.
In.
I can
No,
fix this
they're
problem.
different.
Yeah, I figured out that a Facebook page and a Facebook event aren't the same thing. A
It says
profile is
good
also a
friends.
different one.
Yeah. that
So
was
there's
the trick
3
of that
things.
last-
They're
Dark.
kind of they're being tied
Oh,
together.
there you go, too.
Let me know.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
They'll converge.
Go down a
eventually.
little.
Hey, I
And
tell
then
you what,
keep
we
going
had
in.
a college graduate from
All right.
Stanford on the show one evening, and Eli showed
There you
him
go.
how to do live video on Facebook.
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
too.
40.
Yeah,
Teamwork.
he's a man.
Teamwork, buddy.
We've got
He
it
didn't
right
do it
there.
correctly, but he still did it. He did a watch party instead of a live.
I
mean,
was pointing at the
It
other.
kind
to watch it.
Thanks.
of, we had like 7,000 people watch the show that night, so they probably just watched my table. Is all they watched, but I mean, it was a big moment in Eli's life.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Well, thank you.
I heard it.
Yeah, he was happy.
Anytime.
All right, so ran down these bands that's in this festival here.
Okay. You want me to run it down?
Yeah, run it down.
I don't run it down.
Get on up, get on down.
I'm trying. It starts off. We got Josh Grimes, who's Josh.
Who is Josh Local, a
Yeah,
Manchester
Michael
act.
Spencer. With them, they're doing like an electronic set to open it up at 2 p.m.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
We thought
Some
about doing it
EDM?
after dark, and then we're like, you know what? Let's do it at 2 p.m. Let's
Yeah.
start it off right.
2 p.m.'s the new after dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is.
Start off strong.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Jackson
Be asleep.
Cole Harrison,
Yeah, Jackson Cole Harrison, the piano man.
he's a piano man. Delaney Dean, David Ryan, and the Proles. Sarah Pearson.
yeah, Sarah's really
Yeah,
good.
She's
Yeah.
coming by. The Low
What's up,
Blow,
Farmer?
a band we met.
Yeah, the Low Blow. That's the one. I mean, all these bands, you're really not.
They're really
gonna miss.
good.
The Low Blow, we're pumped. We're excited.
Yeah.
Seen
And
them
then
live. They're great.
Steady Rotation, which is Logan's band. So if you want to leave, go ahead and head out
Yeah, you
right
can leave
after
it around
the Low
8 o'clock
Blow.
when my band starts. That's fine. That's why we're going last.
Damn, man.
They're pulling a 2-hour set.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Dang.
And if that's not enough for you, you can come to Walmart on Tuesday or Wednesday after it, and we'll probably be
Watch
there.
them get kicked out of Walmart.
And watch us get kicked out of Walmart.
Like under the tree.
Can we record it?
No,
Close,
inside
I think so.
Walmart.
Oh, it's encouraged, because we definitely won't.
And this sporting
Half
goods
our
section.
phones don't work.
We'll record it getting kicked out. Like,
That'd be great.
Can I do like a Joe Show
So
live? and watch it get
proof.
kicked out?
Yeah, dude, busted, walked out of Walmart. There we go.
I think we do have video of us getting kicked out of a Walmart.
Huh.
When we
y'all
were filming
do?
in there.
Yeah,
We
would you
were
run
filming.
it?
Run it.
That's why it's on camera. They said, hey, you can't do that. Get out of here. It's a police officer.
That makes
immediately
it even
around the
better.
corner.
Was this like a random Tuesday night, or was this during the Bonnery thing?
No, this was just, we were just filming something.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. So, all right, I know Logan's in after Apollo.
Yeah, sadly, after Apollo's not, it was gonna be the headliner,
Yeah.
and sadly, it's not gonna happen for this night. It's like a difference in scheduling, conflicts. Pretty much, I forgot. And so, you know,
Yeah, we may
There
have
was a
I
ball
kinda
and he
forgot.
dropped it.
we forgot to tell them about it.
And there's a quarter over there. Whoa.
yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah. So you're in After Apollo,
Yes.
and you are in a band with
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, Video Fortune.
I'm sorry.
Video Fortune.
Video fortune.
Do you still do stuff with Peyton and
No, we don't do that
Dan?
anymore since Peyton moved. So
where did it? Oh yeah, he moved to Alabama.
Huntsville.
Yeah.
So it'd be weird him having to come back twice
Hey.
a week for band practice. So,
Peyton, you loser.
well,
What's up, Ryan Rennie?
I called it quits on it. So I don't want to try it anymore. I'm done.
Now,
Okay.
what do you play?
I play guitar.
6 string?
Yeah.
You
It used
know,
to be 5.
Yeah, 5 for the longest time.
It used to be 5. I just wouldn't put a high E string on there because I had the low one. So I said, that's good enough. And so everything I've recorded, all of our material that's online has been recorded on a 5-string guitar. But now we had to do something. We did something somewhere. And Beatlemania. We did Beatlemania at a school.
Yeah.
At Westwood.
At Westwood Elementary School.
Sweet.
We performed there, so I added the 6-string.
Go
for the
Eagles.
kids.
Well, that's nice of you to put that on there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice of them to allow the 5 of us to walk in there
Strange
together
sight.
and with our instruments to play. It's awesome.
What kind of guitar do you play predominantly? What
Oh,
brand?
it's garbage. I don't
think it's a real brand.
It should be. I might need a label maker and put it over the top. It's
I've got one if you need one.
nice.
Yeah.
Jeff's Guitar
What's up,
Company.
Kim Brown?
Oh, it's something I bought like when I was in 8th grade or something. It was the first one I saw when I walked in. I said, "That one's blue. It's an acoustic."
That one's blue. I like
and I
blue.
have a Les Paul Epiphone that I play when I do electric. That's pretty rare. I don't really record with electric, and we play with electric, but we don't play that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try not to.
What the hell's wrong with y'all?
Art. What are you going to do?
Hey, this kid here, he's rubbing off on you. That's what it is. Or are you rubbing off on him?
Yeah, I'm not really
both.
sure I understand the concept of your band.
Me either.
So who all's in y'all's band?
Us.
It's the 2 of us and a
It's the
scarecrow.
gruesome-
So you're
The
like,
Scarecrow. Yeah.
so you're like Local H. Remember that band?
Born to be down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he remembers.
That was a good band, man.
Just
The drummer and
busted out
guitar
some
player.
shit.
That was it. It was great.
And then
I mean, it was
Logan's also
copacetic.
in-
It was.
Logan's also in another band called
So
Steady
that-
Rotation.
Yeah, Steady
Steady
Rotation. That's the other one. That's
That's
rock,
what
that's
we're
who
playing
we are playing. Good friends. We're just gonna close it out for a 2-hour set, I
So-
guess, for right now.
Is that the long-haired cat?
Yeah,
that sings?
Tucker. He's supposed to be coming over. He works.
Oh, did
he
you-
finally got a job.
Did you contact him?
Dude.
Oh, good job for you,
He-
Tucker.
Yeah,
Proud
he's
of you.
gone off the market for like a year, but he's back at Big Lots. He made it to Big Lots. So he's
Yeah.
worked his way up. Factory life at Big Lots.
Big things happen at Big Lots.
Actually,
Very true statement.
big things are
It is.
really happening with Big Lots.
They're moving.
They're moving into the Kmart building.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I
wow.
thought was going to be a Target. Now it's a Big
Oh,
Lots.
it's supposed to be a
Even
Target?
better.
We thought they were going to close down and then there would be 2 big
Well,
empty
he took,
buildings.
the guy I talked to said they were only going to use half of it.
That's smart.
Then why move there?
Well, there's some issues at the mall. That's why they're moving.
Oh, okay.
Probably Tucker Boss got
That
hired.
makes sense.
But
That's what the other half is for. It's
I
his
was
office.
in the Big Lots recently. And it was amazing. I mean, dialed
yeah,
in,
yeah.
front to back, not anything out of place, clean. Like, I was blown away.
And this is probably their
Tucker.
friend.
Yeah.
It is every time I go in
Who is it?
there.
What's his name?
Tucker Boss.
Tucker. Tucker is making
Boss.
it happen at Big Lots.
Yeah.
He is. He's getting the big move.
I wish he had a single shred of social media where he might have heard that.
And this is a younger guy.
Yeah.
22.
I'm pleased that he doesn't have any social media, actually.
Well, he's only got a year to go.
I
Doesn't
don't
mean
know.
nobody will like him.
Yeah. Be done.
Good for you.
You ought to
That's
hear
pretty
the young
aggressive,
man-
really.
You ought to hear the young man play guitar.
Yeah, he
Look
should
at you with
totally-
these puns.
Oh, my
Unstoppable.
Oh, my
What's
God.
up, Wade McCullough?
I don't care for music. So.
You know Wade McCullough?
Wade McCullough's watching.
Boy, I like a Wade.
Golly.
Music,
he had that
yes, I've heard
Mustang, didn't
music.
He did. I got to drive it a bunch.
I'm just not.
He likes
these
to have
guys,
the
these
beers.
guys really get into music.
He likes the
I'm just
beers.
He does like the beers.
It's just not my deal.
So,
I'll listen to a good band, but it's just not my thing.
speaking of that, what is y'all's style of music? We'll just talk to Matt since Logan's so
Steady
long.
Rotation is like a jam band, I would say.
Yeah.
Rock and roll is what we normally write down.
Okay.
Promote.
All right. Yeah. So you're not like Fish or none of that dumb shit.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa.
Well, that's the second hour of the 2 hours.
Yeah, the
Whenever-
first hour
once
is
everybody
play
plays-
rock and roll, and then you kick people
That
out,
dumb
they're gonna
shit.
get weird and spacey with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 'Cause that's when I leave Bonner. When Fish starts
Exactly.
playing, I leave. I'm like,
you're gonna
screw
have to
this
leave 4
crap.
times.
Well, it's going to start with probably some like Allman Brothers, some Skinner,
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
work its way to maybe some Isley Brothers, some funk, and some soul.
Ooh.
Close it out with.
You're in the Eli's wheelhouse with the Isley Brothers right there now.
That's Tucker's
Alright.
favorite band.
Yeah, and then they'll play like 2 hours straight of one song. It never ends.
That's when you know it's good.
That's when you know to leave too.
Yes.
Unless you like it, and then stick around, and then maybe talk to us after.
Is that how you get people to leave y'all shows? Start playing some crap?
It's turned out that way, so we're just kind of rolling with it now.
If something works.
That's y'all. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's their shtick.
Hey, since y'all are leaving, I'm going to go to bed.
It's right.
Our last show is actually a local one, which it might be our first, besides Good Friends last year, it might be our first local show. It was the Relay for Life event.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago at the Academy, and we showed up, and
I'll explain it because I was at work. I was missing the show, and I was like, "Damn, I wish I could see him, live at Relay for Life." And then I got off like early, and I was like, "Awesome!" I've only missed like 30 minutes of the set. I called Logan to see if like he's taking a break between a song or something. Hey man, how's it going?
we
You guys
thought we were
playing?
playing for like 4 hours. That's what
And
we
he said,
thought.
"No, we got kicked out like 10
No.
minutes ago."
What the?
They
What?
played
It
one and a
wasn't
half
kicked out.
songs.
We left. It was an agreement. But
It was a great. Hey, you guys agree to
They
leave?
asked us to leave, and we agreed.
Thanks for stopping by.
it wasn't the right place or time. It's little misunderstandings, but we still busted out like a 20-minute whipping post.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, man. I've been down on that.
Had a lot of people just like, and then we were like, okay, have a good one.
Well,
Give
can't
the
wait to
people
hear
Well,
what-
all right then.
I'm
Oh,
excited.
jeez.
It's not abrasive to the ears. You might want earplugs, but it's nothing like
It's loud.
it's loud, but it's rock and roll.
Hey, it was
Why
too
would
loud
you
and
need
too old, man.
earplugs?
That's too
I
loud.
don't know about that.
Eli don't like loud.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
I
Eli's
it's not that
old.
I don't like loud. Maybe I misunderstand. Because a lot of time when younger bands play or local bands, you guys only want to play loud and you sacrifice quality of sound
What's up,
just
Dad?
to be loud.
That does not this case. This is I totally get it. This one, it's
That does happen. And the good thing
It
about
happens
Good
frequently.
Friends,
yeah. That's what we avoid with this. There's a lot of other festivals like around Middle Tennessee that do the young like local bands like around Murfreesboro and stuff. But it's easy listening to anyone. Like it's a family-friendly event. That's a big one that we push. Family-friendly. You can understand all the lyrics. And no matter who you are, you're gonna understand them. And it's just a good day. It's a good day of hanging out, meeting some good friends. Bring your good friends. It's Good Friends Fest.
I was going to say the
Yeah.
good thing about Good Friends is that if it's too loud, you could just walk further back. So that's
Yeah.
not at all what I was going to say.
It's a huge field.
Or you
Just
could
walk
walk
to the
out.
back. Go get some barbecue.
Yeah, there's
Take
no
your
barbecue.
DJs, man. Ooh.
Think what?
Take your good friends with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, good
Uncle
friends,
D's
let's do
barbecue?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
man.
leave.
Good stuff, I take it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Who's barbecue?
Uncle D's.
Uncle D's. I have not had it.
Yeah.
D's nuts?
Ha ha! Yeah, no.
No, but seriously, I like barbecue, so I'm down.
No. He does too. That's why he sells it. He goes around.
Huge ass grill.
You don't say. I'll be
Maybe he
there.
hates it. He's trying to get rid of it. He accumulated a lot.
So y'all got some vendors and stuff gonna be there, food vendors
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
Who
we
else
got-
gonna be there?
The vendors are like they've ended up so far what we have on the art side, like arts and craft, because we want it to be totally like handmade, local, especially for the vendors and artists, like handmade only. We don't.
Bunch of tree hugging hippie
Yeah,
crap.
absolutely. We didn't intend on it being that way. That
It
was
may have
that was
happened that way.
yeah, that wasn't the
Damn,
intent.
it's a bunch of tree hugging hippie crap.
What was it you said? We accidentally got a bunch of gypsies? Is that what he said?
Pretty much, yes.
So the
And
belly
then it's
dancer's
like,
gonna
once
be
you see
there.
one, you know what
They are.
happens? They caravan in. And
Oh,
that's
they've
what
got
happens.
the Jimbos and the
I love
cabins.
them.
In the caravan.
There's like
You like an
seven,
act?
but they're really cool, and it's. I mean, honestly, it is
Yeah.
like.
I do.
It's not like they're
really
selling
Yeah.
like they're not selling trash that they find off the road and draw a smiley face on it and say, "Look, this fell from stars for me." Like, no,
I fuck that. That sounds awesome.
it's nothing like that. It's actually like some time and effort and
So my cardinal.
genuine like resale value to all their art. that
Can
they
make-
have.
That's awesome. I mean, there's not. I mean, there's
And they're
nothing-
all young. They're all like most of the people that are performing or vending are
Under
Early.
22.
yeah like early 20s. So I mean that's another big thing here. Like we wanted to get on Music Tree like from an early age when we were covering Stacy's mom in middle school Battle of the Bands.
I wasn't part of that. I'm going to clarify that.
Of course they're not gonna let that
I
happen.
want to clarify, I was not voting
But it's
for
just
something.
like, oh, we want somebody that has like, a name stake. People are gonna recognize it. This is, you got to start somewhere, and these bands are all worth it. Everyone performing and all these artists, they're genuinely worth it. Like
Awesome.
we don't just fill it to fill the space. We are pretty picky.
Yeah.
Like we do. That's the majority of the effort is picking the lineup and picking the vendors.
So did you two hand pick them all? Did you have
Yes.
any other input from anybody
Yeah.
else? Just y'all two?
Just us.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, guys.
That's very
Well,
awesome.
we've
Wow.
had input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, still, you guys were 21. What are you,
Yeah, 21.
21. Like Eli said, that's awesome. You guys did it. You're 21. You made all those decisions. That's awesome.
Wait, you're 21 and you're drinking tea?
Yeah.
I no longer respect you. I'm sorry.
I stopped.
I respect you. You may be driving.
He's
I
driving.
am driving. I'm the DD.
He was
Wait
trying
a
to
minute.
Oh, shit.
Respect you.
I'm just kidding.
Drink
dude.
responsibly.
I really do respect you.
And I'm riding with Tooth. And that's why he's drinking Dr. Pepper.
There we go.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
Shit'll kill you, man.
Good.
I mean,
Not behind
So-
the wheel it will.
So expired.
exactly. And
So
it's good
expired
chance.
Milo's fake sweet tea.
Fake sweet tea expired.
You need something?
It's you know,
It's
It's funny you
famous.
say
it is
that.
famous.
You like living life on the edge, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says so
You're
on the
a rebel.
bottle, doesn't it? Famous.
Famous.
It's got
There's
no
not a
calories.
famouser
It's got no calories.
It's got no calories.
tea out there than Milo's.
What?
Oh my! I'm sorry. I wish I could say.
Let
It
me
looks less obscure to drink out of the small bottle.
let's put this. Explain what Bull's doing.
I feel like you should get in front of the
Give me a
camera.
breakdown.
just
He's
so
got
they
a
can see it.
20-ounce
Just
Mellow Yellow
pour it
and a
go-
2-liter.
Go back to the camera.
Mellow yellow.
Mellow Yellow.
Pouring the 2 liter.
Pouring the 2-liter Mellow Yellow into the 20-ounce bottle of Mellow Yellow.
And it also didn't fill it up, so he would have been better off just to drink it out of 2 liter.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Can you pour it back in to mix them up a little more?
Yeah.
You get a good half and half of it.
Yeah, get a little half and half. That's right.
It's the same size opening at the top.
Bull, I'm going to say something to you that's very important to me. Not in the same volume situation, I would have done exactly what you said. In this situation, I would have drank from the 2 liter.
Absolutely.
But I have,
Fill the 20 ounce.
in method of travel, I'm going to be leaving. It'd be easier to just fill this 20 ounce than it is going to carry a whole 2 liter.
I agree. 100%.
So I've done it, Bull, just not when it wasn't going to fill the bottle.
I figured that if I'd have had been drinking out of a 2 liter right here, said jokes would have.
Well, the jokes are happening regardless.
Yeah, it
So
didn't matter.
really doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
So it wouldn't have mattered
And
either way.
are there 4 glasses in front of you as well?
Well, those
Yes.
are for the
Oh,
beer
yeah.
tasting.
Yeah, we're doing beer
okay.
tasting here.
Well, once I
in a little
pour the
bit.
Those get washed
2 liter
weekly.
into the 20 ounce, I then
Now you can
evenly-
separate it.
So he does mix it up again.
Nice.
First quarter of the show, second quarter of the show, third quarter,
Great
fourth
hours
quarter.
of observation.
Hell, do you want to headline this festival?
Welcome all.
Bull's making sounds with 2 liters and 20 ounces. This Mellow Yellow fell from the stars, or whatever you said earlier. I don't really know how to be hippie, but I think that's. Did I do good?
Did I do good?
Somebody who knows.
Yeah.
It's not hard. You can stop.
Yeah, I can. I showered today. Nah, screwed.
Oh.
What's up, Benny? I don't know if I asked it. What style of music would you call you guys?
Like our band.
Like our band?
Yeah.
See, our band's the one that doesn't matter. That's
Yeah, yeah.
What matters to us? Because you're on the show. We gotta.
I
We
would
want to know
describe
what
it
you.
as
to you.
the sounds of 2 liters being poured out in 4 glasses. Some stuff like that.
Well played, Matt. Well played, sir.
It's just
good.
it's just whatever we want at the moment.
Yeah.
There's no
Song to
genre.
song. Yeah, there's no genre. It's just we'll just play something and go, that sounds good or that sounds bad.
Right.
And then we'll
It's
record it
good
either way
too.
and put it up.
You guys are like anti-Americana, is what you I mean,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, is that more freeing? I mean, that opens it up.
That's the one that's like, I like working on stuff like this where we have to like put our mind to it and make sure it's good. And I like going to Video Fortune to just, here it is. Listen to it. or don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We do have a
play
new
this
single
song.
coming out. I can plug a single.
Buy a trailer
Co-written by
from us.
Tucker Boss.
Or don't.
Yeah.
I don't
I
care.
don't care.
June 14th.
The only physical copies we've sold were we burned a bunch off, got some Sharpies, went to McDonald's. We were drawing on them. It ended up bleeding through. There was all over the table.
The
Sharpie.
first 4 CDs we started writing, like Video Fortune, You and Your Friends Are Dead. That was the name of the first album. And then by the 5th one, it was like Junebug and the Piss Farmers presents Live at the Apollo. We were just writing random names because we were just giving them out to people.
Junebug and the Piss Farmers.
we rode down to Atlanta.
I remember Piss Farmers.
Junebug. He does.
that sounds like a great experience. So we're handing out, hello, even your friends are dead.
Hello, Josh Rogers.
Well, it was at a
James
Ween
Armstrong.
show.
It was
that
at a
we
Ween
handed
show.
Hello,
out.
Jonathan Smith.
Groovy.
Show hit the lot, and we're just trying to give them away to people. You
What
think
up?
Ween fans would
Thanks
take
for the
anything.
emotion flurry,
Well, she didn't
Jonathan.
want it, man. I was like, damn,
Surprisingly,
this
it's
says
picked up
something.
I was trying to
Came all the way
write
to Atlanta, giving out like 10 CDs. I took the time to stain the McDonald's table, and then they don't want it. Shit, yeah, okay.
We started
People
writing
just don't appreciate.
Give it to somebody else.
Ungrateful, man.
Led Zeppelin bootleg. That's what we wrote.
That was one of them. It was like Rare Prince, Zeppelin bootleg.
Rare Prince.
You want this one? Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, if you saw
Put
him
it in,
the
listen to
McDonald's
it.
here, you could have put like Alabama's greatest hits or you know Skinner covers or
Oh,
something.
and I messed it up. I put all the tracks on track 1, so the whole album was just one track. You couldn't skip a song.
Once you got tired of listening, you tried to skip, started it back over.
Hey, could you guys maybe work in a Brooks and Dunn song into your set for Travis?
Please, like Brand New Man,
He's
Neon
writing it
Moon.
down right
Oh,
there.
Go ahead and jot that down.
well, he sharpened his pencil on that one.
He's on it.
I played
Oh,
Brooks and Dunn. We were in
James
the backyard,
Armstrong,
backyard
if you can believe
concert.
this,
We'll hit him up on Instagram.
is at the beach.
Yes.
He come to me and bought an oil change. I said, "Where you going?" He said, "Man, I'm going to Florida." I said, "You just got back from Florida."
He must just have a second home there.
He said, "No, ain't it great?" I'm like, "No, it's not great for you. It is groovy, but not me, man."
Did he give you a Yankee Dime?
Huh? No, he wanted to.
Now,
Yankee.
what was that story about the backyard?
Texas Court.
What?
I was going to say Alabama nigga. I was going to say the whole time, man.
Any story about a backyard, that's what the show is about.
The Backyardigans. I love that cartoon.
Backyardigans.
It's great.
Jingle.
So just whatever you guys play originals. You do any covers?
Well, the thing is, Video Fortune wrote the theme song for Backyardigans, actually.
Is that right?
It's that style of music, yeah.
So you get like 10 cents every time that thing plays, right?
I haven't seen it.
We have to pay him.
So,
Pay to play, guys. Pay to play.
they're kind of like us. Yeah.
I got some negotiation skills.
Yeah, steady rotation when they play a couple covers, but they're
We're-
really...
We're working on covers. We have a lot of originals with steady rotation, and they change every time we play them, and we drag them out for a long time if we want, or we don't, you know. But we're working on covers because we want to hit the bar scene. Like that's our. We're not worried about putting out an album too quick or getting radio play, but we just want to hit the bar scene and get paid enough to get from bar to bar, beer to beer, and Taco Bell to Taco Bell.
Get some more Bush Light.
Hell yeah. That's why we're
Hooer.
fighting for that sponsorship. That's the majority of
Well, see, we may not on this show because we get the Miller Lite, so
Right.
it may be kind of conflicting a little bit.
Huh.
Maybe you should try Milwaukee.
We'll get them.
I'm done. I'm not even gonna try.
Do you-
We can write it down.
Do you have any ambition to play
Hey, Nate.
Nasty Nate.
And it's
in
not
a
even
band that
little
you
glove.
do want to, critique and fine tune and polish and not just be what you describe,
You gotta look at this.
in the moment? Do you have?
So we don't do a
Are
good
you
job
just doing it for
describing.
you?
We don't do a good
You're
job
doing it-
describing
Yeah, we
it.
just do a bad job describing. That's why you come out to the festival. Or come to a live show. We're playing Steady Rotation's playing at Vi's in June. So if you're around Manchester, come check it out.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I plan to.
No reply
Seems
to
like
him
not
now.
Hey,
work.
Vice?
At
I will be
Vi's,
working.
yeah.
And who's that?
So-
That-
I just
video
want
rotation.
That's steady rotation.
Okay, so it's not.
They would not
He's
let play
watching,
video
you
for
can
sure.
say.
They would not let play there. They would say get out immediately.
Oh my
But that would be a
god.
lot of covers.
See, that's what I don't get. Like you keep saying that they're not. I don't understand.
And so we start off our sets. It's just I don't know. I'd say our main influence for the band was Are You Afraid of the Dark? You remember that TV show?
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it
That's
makes
where that
sense
sexy
of it.
blonde chick from Canada that's on the ranch got her start.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? She's on the ranch now?
That's the band. That's the
Yeah.
genre. That's the
Good
genre.
pattern.
Yeah, like we start off with a
Let's get
cover
at
of Deo. You
Let's
remember that song
get
Deo?
at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deo. But it's just a real slow and strange
Like the
sounding.
Beetlejuice.
and, like, odd times. It's just
It's on too.
I wanna
weird.
hear
There's
it.
an audience for it, I think, somewhere.
Bull
but
was in the
it's
audience
not
for
around.
one show. We
Yeah.
looked up before the end of the first song. He was gone. We don't know where he was
Yeah,
at, man.
so no thanks.
Didn't blame him. But
He had to pee.
Hey, and also at that show, the Low Blow was there, and he missed out. Really,
Oh,
missed
they were
out
really
on
good
that
on that
one.
Well, I
But
mean, I absolutely loved the way y'all did the
Make
doors.
something up.
I mean, it
oh, that was
I mean, it
probably
was
the
really,
Steady
really,
Rotations.
yeah. I was really impressed by it.
Quick update on the YouTube feed over here.
As soon as you said something, I was like, man.
One of my team members chimed in on the YouTube feed and wanted to know what time he worked tomorrow. So, at least somebody's watching over on YouTube.
I'll be darned.
I mean, thanks for watching, but
Did you tell him what time he's gonna be there?
do you
He
have
said,
it-
"I'm so sorry, that was
someone
not me. It was my friend. Please don't chew me out tomorrow."
Oh my God, that's hilarious. So he did text you.
Yeah. Hey, at least somebody's watching.
Yeah,
Just-
thanks, y'all. What time? My boss is live, so I'm just gonna hit him up
Yeah, that
on
was
his
great.
live.
That was awesome. So have y'all had any gigs at bars or anything like that around here, Winchester, Tullahoma?
We've done steady rotation. Has done like Murfreesboro at Mayday Brewery.
No, maybe
We
it's
know
cool.
Ozzy. See, that's the thing. Jackson Cole Harrison, he's the piano man. He used to be with us full time in the band, and then he's doing like his solo thing. He's like the house musician at Mayday, and so we'll probably pop in his set because we have some old originals that we haven't played in a long time, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And so we do Mayday. We've done MJ's, the pool hall up there. That was the first gig we had that paid, and it paid like hundreds of dollars. And it's just
That's
like we've never
awesome.
played a show, and then I don't know. Jackson did some magic, typed out a couple words. I think he put a smiley face at the end or something. I don't know.
I realized if we went solo, I could get all that money myself. Stop doing it.
Hundreds of dollars.
He licked his eyebrows. Watch this. What happens?
But yeah, not low. Like we're still working on covers that would fit the scene. Like we're not just gonna go up there and play, what we want. We want to try to get what the crowd wants. We're not gonna play any country music that has been released in the last 8 years. Sorry.
Well, thank you.
So that's a big one for the bars around here to hurdle over that one.
Sorry.
And it,
Travis loves Luke Bryan.
oh,
Hey everybody, it's Luke Bryan. I got my sister's jeans on. They look good. You see my butt? Rain makes corn.
Rain does make
Corn makes whiskey.
Corn makes whiskey.
Whiskey makes my baby.
Get a little frisky.
A little frisky.
I think
Tequila
it's
makes her
probably
clothes
better
come
than
off.
actually.
Yeah. Y'all can do that song.
There you
Dude,
go.
you lit up.
Jot that down.
You sharpen that pencil, son.
What did you write?
try to write whiskey corn.
He wrote whiskey. Whiskey has an E.
Whiskey corn.
I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called.
Corn.
You should do the ride
Corn's
by
got a new
David
letter.
Allan Coe.
It's got a new vowel.
Yeah, that'd be great. The ride.
The ride,
Believe
man.
Oh man, we got some new Jeremiah Komlovsky, Adam Ballard, Blake Weldon, Brett Moore. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in.
Brett Moore, when I see his name, all I think of is the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
And he'll know what's going on when I say that.
Oh, cuz.
I think of your very lovely wife who has awesome makeup.
Muffin Man.
So, share goal. Got to interject now that we've got some new watchers. Please share. Please like and share.
Stephen Shipley. What's up, Ray Shelton? Shelton's Body Shop. So you say you starting about, you said 12 o'clock? 10 o'clock?
12 to 10.
12
Yeah,
to 10. 12 to 10. Okay.
PM is when, yeah, PM.
We'll
Double check.
be there
That's
from
when
at
it
least
starts.
12 to 10. The music starts at 2.
2. Yeah.
2 p.m.
What are we doing from 12 to 2?
Hanging out.
Oh, so
Taking
you come
pictures,
to
signing
meet you guys?
autographs. You know how it goes.
I tried to get,
We do.
Yeah.
I
we
tried
do.
to get him to do an open mic
Meet and greet.
for the first 2 hours. That was my suggestion. Like, hey, just see if anybody wants to get up there and like
Dude, that'd
Well.
be awesome.
That
open
was,
mic.
that was some of the input you were asking if we got it, if we did ourselves. That was some of the input.
He got some
Yeah.
input.
Yeah, I gave him a no. I said I down with that.
Was that a hard no?
Yeah,
that was a
I
hard
did.
no.
That's like my first text to the man. That was number
He was
last
like,
week.
oh, you know what? I don't think it's a good idea at all.
What's up, Proctor?
You guys have failed to mention an important element of the Good Friends event that you just learned about.
We'll be there. Was that it?
Aside.
Oh yeah, we finally have beer. That's the only reason.
What? We got
Yeah, we do.
Oh, like I wasn't gonna be a dick and ass,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah,
Thank
it's on
you,
the
boy.
flyer. It
That's
is
the
on the
only reason
flyer.
he would have came.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's on there.
is that okay for you guys?
That's why I
No.
come.
I think actually there is a chance through the grapevine. I can't say much about the beer right
It'll
now.
be hippie beer.
But I will say, as long as we're not stingy and take all the free beer, I think I don't know if it's Common John or Old Fort or what it is now, but I think there will be some local craft beer that will probably be handed out because that's what good
That's
friends
awesome.
That's what good friends do.
do. Unless we drink it all.
Well, I'll just tell you, I'd pay for some Common John beer.
And
Oh,
we
me
know,
too.
We kind
Yeah.
of know
Those
Common
guys.
John.
Yeah.
I have the hat on.
That
He
beer
does
is
have the hat.
It was one of
amazing.
the koozies.
Yep,
It was
Eli's
just
repping the
koozie.
Common
I didn't
John.
take it.
Because I couldn't get the wing one.
Oh,
so
you
I-
should have gotten the
Oh, you
koozie.
should-
It's fantastic.
you should.
It was a good one.
You should have brought the
It's
Common
in the
John.
box.
It's
I didn't know
like
if it
you
had
were
changed.
like-
I don't know the
What's up,
name.
Curtis Hirschman?
30% out of the frame.
70-30,
Hello,
that would be
Karen
100,
Kelly.
wouldn't it?
Hello, Dawn Wimbley.
It's hard to tell.
Hello, John
Could you
Fletcher.
just like
David House
look
is
at the
watching.
camera to
He
show
says,
your
"What the hell
hat?
are we doing?"
Oh, and
We have no idea
yeah.
what we're doing.
Oh, tell David.
Hang on.
Hey, David House, we ain't got a clue what we're doing, brother.
We don't know.
How's that?
Promise you.
Well, that's in the frame. You are not.
He
Perfect.
doesn't want to be.
I hate the camera.
You suck.
Steve Jernigan. Holy
Hey,
cow,
Steve.
Jennifer Morgan, what are you doing?
Steve Jernigan?
Yeah, I'm doing.
What up,
a
Steve?
watch
The
party.
Steve Jernigan.
The Steve
I'm
Jernigan
doing a watch
Manchester
party.
Fine.
Hey, Angie.
You like dinner?
We was
And
just
I have
talking
lovely
about
floral
y'all.
arrangements on my head. But the
He's
flowers
in-
keep falling off.
Angela Sanders, how are you?
El
Curtis Vickers.
Conquistador.
That's weird. We were just talking about Common John.
We were.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, I don't know if you guys follow local sports, but their daughter,
Y'all please sure.
Chloe, was at the state track meet today.
Yes,
Amber.
that's
and
awesome.
did pretty well. I think she PR'd. I don't know how well she
Really?
did against the competition, but
Good.
I don't know what that
I read a lot on local
Personal.
sports on Thunder
Oh,
Radio, and she did
Oh,
really
That's
Amber,
cool.
Chumley,
Please
Webb.
elaborate on PRs.
Pitch relief.
Personal record.
Oh, damn.
I thought public relations.
That's Finn Leonard's in, man.
Well, good job, Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, Angie says, yeah, I think I know someone who can get some of that beer.
I
And she
think
blew
so,
us
too.
a Yankee dime.
She did blow us a Yankee dime.
I bet it's
Love
LeBron.
you.
I'll take
I
that
bet
to
that's
the
who
bank.
she's
You think it's
talking
LeBron? LeBron likes to. I mean, I hugged LeBron the other night.
about. Hmm?
We had dinner with
He'll
him
take
last
that
night.
to
We had dinner. Yeah, he
And
showed
we
up.
won
We did win
trivia.
Oh, I
there-
did see LeBron there.
What's
yeah.
up?
We won trivia the other night, and
I
there
heard
was there was some haters.
I had a scotch too much to drink that night.
You did.
Is that why I enjoyed you so much? I think so.
I just don't think I talked to you.
I think that had a lot to do with it as well.
That was probably it.
That's why I enjoyed you.
Yeah.
And you let me drink your
Were
beer.
you there?
I'm sorry, I forgot you were there.
Well, yeah.
You did not call it
I
that.
did.
El Conquistadors.
El
Hello,
Conquistador.
El Conquistador.
Hola.
Are you safe where you're located? I heard there was some terrible tornadoes that
Girl, I'm glad you chimed
near the
in.
Panhandle. You're at the way bottom south, though, aren't you?
Jake Dorak.
He's in North Mexico.
North Mexico. I forgot.
Yeah.
So
someone
Curtis
in
is watching
Texas.
from the Grand Caymans.
Curtis Hirschman's in the Grand Caymans right now.
What?
Well, good for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, have fun.
Sometimes you just have to go to Grand Canyon.
I think I will.
I think that's one
That's a
of two
good
times you're
suggestion.
allowed to cry. I've been told before.
I'll be going. When's the first time?
Couldn't tell you.
The first time, on the way.
On the way.
I'm thinking about it.
All right. So guys, what else do you want to share about the good friends? What anything else we didn't touch
I
that we
know.
need to hit on that?
We need to
I
touch
kinda, like,
something.
shouted everyone
Yes.
out. I know I haven't mentioned Jughead's Juice.
They've been,
Oh,
And they were like,
they've been with us since the jump.
They were literally the first people we talked to last year. Like, just the first time we walked in there, we already had this in mind. Walked in, they were cool. We got some juice.
They
It was
agreed before
great.
we had any of our shit together.
Really?
Yeah, they were down.
And then they've been doing great. I'm glad they have.
Up, Schuster.
It's I don't know. They're gonna be there. They'll have juice for sale and a couple other things. And I would feel like real bad if I didn't mention them because they're awesome.
They are awesome.
I've only had their juice one time, but it was fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I don't know why I've only got it the one time. 'cause
The
it was really
orange
good.
one is
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah, the orange. Oh,
It's like
I got a green one.
Tennessee
I got like a
orange or
cucumber.
Volunteer orange.
volunteer. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
You
good.
got a cucumber?
Yeah, it was like cucumber and something else. It was very refreshing.
it is all very.
I think was it a green?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
Bo absolutely loved.
I hear tell Steady Rotation are local legends.
Ooh.
Oh
How'd
yeah.
that get down here?
Well, Brad Parsley said Steady Rotation, aka local.
That's
legends.
that is the thing
That's
that's,
our
gonna
official
change.
name.
Yeah, their Steady Rotation's name is changing to in quotes local legend Steady Rotation.
So when we hit the bar scene in all these 7, 8 surrounding states, put it on the lineup. You know, like, oh, you have to have a name for yourself.
Like
so
soon to
people
be
will
world
come out.
famous, but your guys is gonna be
Like the fish cake.
local legends.
yeah.
Local legends.
And we were gonna change the name of Video Fortune to Pete Townsend from The Who.
That'd be excellent.
So,
I think
so they,
somebody's already done that.
well, no, his name's Pete Townsend. His name's not Pete Townsend from The Who.
No, I mean, I literally think somebody's already done that.
Specifically
Pete
Pete
Townsend
Townsend.
from the Who. I really do.
What do you mean?
Google it.
I'm on
we'll
it.
misspell
Well,
it.
don't Google it because you're just gonna find Pete Townsend
From The Who. It's gonna be a tricky one.
Money.
Got him. So, John
Seriously, I
Gilbert.
really do believe. I swear to you, I've heard
That one specifically
an act
of all the artists.
called Pete Townsend from the Who.
Was it us?
Maybe it
You-
was.
He's gonna go buy more expired tea and drink it all night long.
He does seem a little bit, you know.
We ain't out of his sales.
I took it right out. Like I'm just upset.
Oh,
about it.
He's
yeah.
just taking a tea break. That's
It's just
Yeah.
get a tea break.
We're gonna
Damn.
have a tea party.
like to. I was thinking about that today.
Oh no.
All right, Logan, you've been on here a couple times with us. The first time, I'm going to ask you, hey, Martha McCormick, I'll ask you a couple questions. Give me your top 5 favorite bands of all time.
I think we did this last time. It was like
You did.
bass players. I had to dig into it.
Yeah.
Of all time, man. See, I don't know.
Ween.
I'll put Ween on there because
Ween's
it's
on
on the
mine.
koozie.
You like
That's terrible.
inside when you said that.
I'll take Ween. I'll take like most. I'll just go with most influential because that's all I can think about.
That's
Tool.
excellent.
Tool was a big one
That's
for
fine.
me when I was like younger. Too.
Hello, Beverly.
The Beatles were a huge one. That's like what got me into music in like 3rd grade. That really like kicked it off.
Terrible.
And that's when I met this guy. Like when we actually connected. It was over that. It was cool.
Did y'all like cosmically bump into each other and y'all were both?
No, we played baseball.
We played
together
baseball
on a team that won 1 game.
And then lost the rest. It was our first game. We won it, lost the rest. We went, life's pretty stupid. We should act like it.
And we took it to heart. And it's been a great ride since then,
Yeah.
man.
If we're gonna be losers, let's start a shit.
Let's be
band.
the best losers.
Oh, Susan
We're the
Batesdorfer
worst.
Brown's watching.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Josh
And then
Brown.
I'll drop Steady Rotation and After Apollo.
We're shameless.
Man, y'all got some-
self-promoting.
Local legends?
Yeah. You've heard of them?
I have.
Who hasn't, man?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I see y'all's
like the local
Spotify is
legends.
blowing up on After Apollo.
It is for Ain't No
Holy
Rest. Yeah.
shit, man! I saw that earlier today. I think it was Jared. I don't know who did it, but dude, that was crazy. That's good, man. Good for y'all.
I don't have Spotify, so
You just got Facebook like yesterday.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, so, you've got a couple more years before you can get Spotify.
Yeah,
Based on,
I
use the tubes, man.
Baby
trajectory.
steps, right?
Yeah.
if I had the money to do it, I had Spotify.
Well, you can get free Spotify.
Yeah, but once you've tasted the premium.
Oh, I know. I'm on a family plan, and I don't pay for it.
It's for free.
It's like
Yeah,
when I
that
go
family-
dead broke, it's the one thing I can't cancel.
I know when I hear people like, "Oh, I'm listening to Pandora." Although I will say that Ellen's Pandora at the store at Harvest Local Foods is
Hello,
on
Mark.
point. Her Pandora list is on point.
Mark the Australian. And
Aussie,
then-
Aussie.
Oi,
He said
oi, oi.
hola.
Oi, oi, oi!
Mark said hola.
Hola,
Australian family.
hola, Mark.
Matt, what's your top 5 favorite bands of all time, buddy?
Oh man, Ween.
It's a terrible
It's
answer.
on a koozie.
It's just because it's right here.
No, it would be in my top 5 always.
Name a Ween song.
Name a Ween song.
Name 5 Ween songs, just throw them off.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna know any of them.
You
so
can
it's
do
fine.
chicken asado. I just
Yeah, chicken asado. I hadn't heard that one. Pollo asado.
Pollo
Not
asado.
chicken asado.
Yeah, thank you
Stop mixing.
for the correction.
Yeah.
Uh,
You could do the Stallion Part 2, the Stallion
Stop!
Part 3.
You're naming them
Whose
now, man.
question is
I'm
it?
not naming them.
It's Matt's
I was gonna
question.
go with Kim Smoltz.
Cheater.
Roses Are Free. Drifter in the Dark.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drifter in the Dark.
Are we doing bands or Ween
Number
songs?
one, that is
Smallest.
really good.
You asked him to do
Thank
5
you.
do-
Ween songs.
Thank you
Huh?
for the last answer.
Piss
them all.
Piss Up a Rope.
Piss Up a Rope. That'll be my 5th.
Did you say piss off?
Or put the
Up a
Coca
Rope.
Piss Up a Rope.
Easy, Andrea.
Well, I thought that's what he
That's
said.
that's a trigger word.
He says,
I've said
Piss
F a
off.
lot.
No,
Triggered.
piss off is a trigger word for somebody in the garage.
Oh, sorry.
peace
Not me. I'm good.
Better
don't
to be
pee on
pissed
me.
off than pissed on.
Come on. I don't like them golden showers.
So anyway, where were we? Let's go back to the 5.
5
Named
bands?
Ween.
Yeah.
Named Ween. Oh man, this is hard.
Is this usually like an easy answer for the
Yeah, do
guests?
people like rattle them off?
There are some who prepare themselves, and there are some who get thrown in the moment. But it's one of those gun to the head
It's gonna
questions.
change.
It'll
Yeah.
And
change
it
tomorrow,
changes.
and it's
I mean, it
okay.
changes.
And that's the point of the question is telling it.
Mine has pretty
He
much
said the
stayed
Beatles. I'm gonna
same.
say the early solo stuff of Paul McCartney, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
very early, like Ram. It's my favorite album of all time. Idols, a new punk outfit. They've been around for a few years. We saw them live last year, and they're just the best punk band I've heard. That's what I used to be in earlier when he was talking about the band I was in with Peyton and Dan.
Mhm.
It was a punk band. That song was a punk song that you heard. You know, we couldn't record it with electronic instruments, so I had to do an acoustic version.
Pretty.
Yeah, make it prettier, more presentable.
Get prettier. Hell, I appreciate that.
She likes pretty things.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Local Legends Steady Rotation is the 4th one. Because I gotta have them on there.
Well, yeah.
Shameless
They're
self-promotion.
local
I heard they're gonna be good friends.
I
June 8th.
heard they're going to be at Good Friends
Dude,
on June 8th.
I seen it on the line that they were
Yeah,
gonna.
Saturday, June the 8th.
What
Local
time?
Legends.
Oh, it's going from looks like
Steady
12
12
rotation.
to 10. Music starts at 2. There'll be
Wow.
barbecue
And beer.
and hippies.
And
Selling
beer.
homemade stuff.
Yes,
And Logan.
And Logan will be there.
I will be there.
I
I'll
feel
be
like
sweating.
Logan is the epitome of a hippie.
Well, let's clarify. Not hippies, gypsies.
Yeah, Logan's
The
just.
Jippos.
I think Logan's his own deal. Logan's just a Logan.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you were gonna draw a picture of a modern hippie, I feel like this would be a good animation of a modern hippie right here. I think it's beautiful. What you're doing.
I'll say Tom
Except you
Waits
don't-
is my number 5.
Oh,
Tom
Very
Waits.
good.
Wow.
How did we miss that
in
one
there.
earlier? Randy Newman.
But Randy Newman's in there too.
Yeah.
He's coming up from my list.
what?
Dude, I
In
mean,
the actual hell?
Randy Newman's radical.
Missed that one.
Going
You got
back-
a friend in me.
No, go back to his old stuff, like before he
Short
started doing.
people got
Yeah, short people,
no reason
redneck songs like that.
to live.
Oh, so he didn't make that whole list up. That was real people.
Yes, those are all real people.
Travis, where are you under a rock? Like,
No, right here.
Surely
Yeah,
you've heard.
I knew 0 of those
I
people.
knew Tom Waits.
You Tom Waits? Oh, yeah.
And I know Local Legends.
Steady rotation.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah,
I knew it.
Yeah, 'cause we were making that up.
Yeah, yeah.
Who hadn't heard of Local Legends?
Steady rotation.
State rotation,
Losers.
Local Legends.
No, Local Legends.
Local
Steady
Legends.
rotation.
That's why we're
Wait,
adding it.
is
to
it
the name.
hyphen slash dash?
It's just in quotes in case there's
Quotes.
any legal battles. That's
All one word spelled wrong.
One word spelled wrong. Oh, that's us. Oh, yeah.
It's like an email address or hashtag.
I like the pacificness he gave us.
He was very
He was
specific.
specific about it.
Makes sense. Why not?
That way you don't have to give it up.
That's true.
Hey, Matt, give me your top 5 favorite songs of all time. I know we just rolled through a bunch of songs. You did the wing thing.
Number 1, Nobody Does It Better by Carly Simon. The theme song to what James Bond movie was it? I don't remember. The Spy Who Loved Me. That one's radical. That's my favorite song of all time.
Wow.
Easily, hands down.
That's high
Very
five,
unique.
bro.
Yeah.
High five.
Unique. Yeah. New York.
4 more.
New York. 4 more. Rolling through my head. Logan, you list a song you like. Your top 5 while I'm doing it.
Do it.
Oh man. It's gonna be twice as slow.
I've adopted this nice habit of where I like, right when I need to think, it's just like nothing. It's like I'm not even looking at anything.
I do
Hey,
that too.
Shirley.
Crazy.
Hey,
It's
hey,
impressive.
Brenda.
It really is impressive if I could explain it.
You just did.
Oh my God.
I feel like I might have just,
Hey, Brandy Floyd, Kelsey Pruitt.
like, got dumber. I don't know what just happened.
Taking you back to playing baseball in first grade.
It's first
Transporting you.
grade.
Yeah.
Oh
So you
man.
guys are sucking it up at the song list.
I know.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
Hey,
Come
listen,
on,
I had
man.
Nobody Does It Better. It came out of my mouth so fast that
That's
I'm
what
proud
she
of
said.
you.
I'm
Have you written any of
What?
your own songs that are your favorite?
Yeah.
Even though they're all
Shirley
shit.
said twat.
Yeah, the new one we got coming out, Santos Bar. It's weird. It's 80s. It's very 80s.
I like the 80s.
Weird.
I was born then.
Yeah.
What
Listened
is
to
so
a lot of
unique
80s
about
music.
Santos
I
Bar?
missed your butt. Thank you.
No,
I
thank
don't
you.
know. It's our best sounding one, like
It's a
that we've
commercial
recorded.
tune.
It's a commercial tune. It's about there's a line that's repeated very often in the song. Buy a Carnival cruise ticket online. Because that's just the type of energy I was feeling. Like I wanted to buy a cruise ticket online. I just wanted to do that. Go to
Tell me
CC's.
you
I
don't
don't get the
wanna buy
buffet.
one
You
now.
gotta buy one. Another line in it is I go to CC's and I don't get the buffet.
Classic.
What
That's just what
else
I'm
can
feeling.
you get?
I guess
Coke?
order off the menu.
They have a menu?
Probably.
He's still
He's like,
living
I don't
off
even know. I've
one.
never been
That's
to
what
a
I'm gonna do
CC's.
today. I'm gonna go to CC's. I'm gonna buy a Carnival cruise ticket in the morning, meander down to CC's, and I'm gonna try my damnedest to order something that's not on the
You know, we're going on a Carnival cruise in December, and they actually have a CC's
All
on the
day?
ship.
Shut
I
up.
don't believe it.
Ah.
Do that.
I feel like
Took me long enough.
It's
I
your
believe
choice.
it.
I mean,
Changed my mind.
CC's
Why
is
not
the crystals of pizza.
Yeah.
It's a gut bomb.
Yeah.
You have to prepare for the after.
You know what? So now, with this new fact in your back pocket, courtesy of Eli, maybe it's I get the cruise ticket,
What's
then
up, April?
I go to
The
CC.
song's already uploaded.
Rewrite.
It's gonna be live
Rewrite.
June
Yeah, remix,
June 14th.
remix, if you will.
Now I just want to get a Carnival cruise ticket for real.
Either there's a,
shit, you can sell cheap during hurricane season.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of lightning bugs outside, or there's like a bunch of chupacabras out there. I don't really know.
Dude,
I think
we saw the
it's
same thing.
both.
Chupacabra?
Do you have any songs about chupacabras?
You should
Write that down, Logan. Write that down.
get that pencil out.
Write that down.
Sharpen that pencil.
Chupacabra.
If you can't spell chupacabra,
Neither can
nor
we.
can we.
Google.
No.
I know it means goat sucker, so I'm
Oh,
right.
It does mean that. It
conquistador,
does
is
mean the goat
this
sucker.
whole pizza warm? Like,
Hey.
fresh and stuff?
I'm gonna work on this top 5 list. You guys
You
keep
beer me, Eli? Yeah, can you give me a beer?
You want a Luke?
No.
A lukewarm.
Why you
Luke
put your
cold,
beer
sorry,
in the-
Luke
why you put
cold
your beer in the
bush light.
fridge?
Luke
He
Brown.
likes it German.
Maybe a Luke
Hey,
cold
Ted,
bush light.
please.
Brian bush light?
Oh, he dropped it.
I caught it
Yep.
with them.
Basketball Jones by Cheech and Chong is my number 2.
There we go.
Favorite song.
Jones.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's the basketball Jones.
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, you can't say.
Sorry,
you
I
got
didn't
it.
mean to get the twist.
I got it, baby.
Mexican Americans, like, that's an amazing song.
That song is great.
Yeah, I do
It's
love
really
that.
good.
Mexican Americans.
We
don't
actually
want
wrote this one
TV.
song. It sounds a lot like that one, but it's more rock and roll, and it goes like. Can't. Yeah, I don't want to get you kicked off Facebook.
What
Just
song
watch
did
the
we
movie.
write? I
Just
don't know
watch
what
the
he's
movie.
talking about.
Man, I look good catching these beers on camera. This is awesome.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, hang on. Give it a minute.
I feel
It's
like
coming.
I feel like Stone Cold when he was catching the
Here
beers
they
in the
come.
ring.
There it goes. That's
That was
awesome.
awesome.
That
By
is
the way,
awesome.
What
That's
about
a good
Head Over
throw
Heels
and a good
by
catch.
Tears for Fears? It's in my top
Oh,
5.
I like Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears.
Not bad.
Yep.
Okay.
I like Tears for Fears. That's good.
Not Ball with the Ball. I would not include
Ah.
I would say.
Josh Schaefer.
Sorry, I got a little excited.
I'm sketchy, Logan. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I got my shoes
Still
off.
thinking.
Oh, there he is getting the shoes cleaned off.
That's why Tooth had to leave. It was just my toes all over his. I don't think he could handle it.
Probably.
Could have just stopped doing that.
Probably. I don't like feet, so they start thinking I might hit you. I'm not really sure.
He is.
All right, guys, we got the. Before we get to the burning question, you've been here for this one. You may not have. You may not know about the burning question.
I've heard there was a burning question.
There is, but I'm gonna get to this other one. One of the previous guests gave this one.
Johnsburg, Illinois is also in my top 5 by Tom Waits. I'm thinking about it. You keep going.
Leave that in.
Hey, and if any of them hit you in the head, just start talking, right? Just interrupt.
And Bob Dylan's Blues by Bob Dylan. That's the 5th one. I'm done.
I'm still
Well done.
something to
You
Cole
find
Farmer.
a friend. That's okay.
I'm kind of bit. Neither one of y'all said like Metallica or anybody like that.
He
like
said,
that.
yeah. I'm sure you are.
Got me on the bass, you know.
Yeah.
He's a big Iron Maiden.
Have you had their beer?
No.
It's really good. Trooper beer.
It is.
No, I haven't.
It's really, really good beer. All right, so we got another question. I like the question myself. Who would win in a fight, Iron Man or Batman?
Ooh.
And a lot of people want to know: does Batman have time to prepare for this fight? Let's just say,
That man's always prepared. That's a
let's
good
just say
question.
they
I'm gonna
run
say-
up on each other at the
Yeah.
at Big Lots, and boom, they're across and they want to fight.
Batman, man.
He's got the integrity.
He's got the integrity. He's got the
Integrity don't
soul.
win fights. They're gonna get your ass
Well,
whipped.
no,
You
that's
careful.
integrity,
It's
but
their
Batman's
it's
got
their
Integrity.
He's
He's got integrity.
He got
What's that
integrity.
gonna get you?
They win. Yeah.
Okay.
man. That's you know,
Yes.
no contest, man.
Pretty sure I picked Iron Man. So.
Look at that pour. Look at that
beer,
pour.
TV pour. Look at that.
Look at that head. It's
It's a magazine
perfect.
tour.
It's a magazine.
Let's see what we got.
Eli taught me how to pour beer.
That's a TV head right there.
Eli's like
A
greatest
beer.
beer pourer that I know of.
Batman's got like a
face,
butler and stuff.
Huh?
Batman's got a butler. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
but
picking it.
Alfred's not going to help him fight.
Oh yeah, he does, man. He hack into his suit and just shut it down.
Well, that's
No,
what
he just
Jarvis does.
sews him up.
Is Jarvis gonna hack into Batman's suit?
Yes.
It's just a suit.
Well, no, Jarvis is like, you know, in a
He's like
Nissan
Siri.
or a car where it's like
No,
they got that
yeah,
brake
Siri.
assist, and it's like, oh, well, you're running too close to that car in front of you, and they're braking, so whoop, we're gonna hit your brakes. Jarvis is like that.
No way. I'm sorry, Lady A.
He overrides.
Jarvis
So
is like
Jarvis
Kit.
is like active braking.
Kind of.
No.
Okay.
Jarvis
It's
is
like-
more like Kit.
You're going into
is
danger.
Knight Rider.
Okay.
That's a
Ooh,
better
did
example.
That-
you know
that-
that the guy who did the voice
yes.
of Kit from Knight Rider was
Yeah.
the teacher in Boy Meets World?
Mr. Feeney?
Yeah,
No
he was the voice of
way.
Kit.
Never forget that ever.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
not
Mr.
now.
Feeney.
That when we played trivia, Travis and I believe my wife. and
Hey,
Charles-
Jada, how are you,
It was
girl?
Ultimate 90s.
It was Ultimate 90s, and that was one of two questions that we missed the entire night was Mr. Feeney.
Yeah, we
And
missed
y'all
that.
asked me, and I got it immediately. But y'all still won.
We did
Well,
win.
yeah, we did still.
By a large margin, which we did.
We won last night with a large
Yeah.
margin.
Large Marge. Tell him Large Marge sent you. That's right.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you. We're practicing. Always practice my Pee Wee. Just not in
Did
theaters.
Barbara Winsett send you that text?
Wax off.
Wax on, and Pee Wee Herman said
Wax off.
WATCKS.
Yes.
Wax off, get it?
Got it.
Get it, seriously?
I do get it.
Well, y'all need to laugh a little louder.
Yeah, laugh at our stupid
Yeah.
jokes, man. Come on. Jeez. At least sell it. All right, another question we haven't asked in a long time. I keep forgetting to ask it. Logan,
Yeah.
living or dead, any celebrity you would like to hang out with, have a couple beers with?
Am I living or am I dead?
Oh my God.
You think about this way too much.
You're in the ghetto in the sky? Is that where you are?
Give me your pen so I can stab you in the face with it. Live or dead, any celebrity, any famous person, you know.
Can I answer while he thinks? Because it's going to take him too long because he's dumb. It's Sterling Holloway, the voice of Winnie the Pooh, the original voice.
Oh, bother.
Oh,
I want to hear him talk.
Yeah.
more.
Oh.
I like his voice a lot. He was also the snake in the original Jungle Book.
So that's why would you hang out with that
His
cat?
voice is awesome, and I just want to talk to him. I want to find out some more about him because nobody knows about him. He was uncredited in a lot of his voice acting work,
Mm-hmm.
and I just really dig his sound.
It's an impressive answer.
That's impressive.
Cheers to your
Made me
tea.
think now my head hurts. Damn it, Matt.
Yeah, and he still hasn't come up with
No, he hasn't.
I haven't
Has
started thinking yet. Working on it.
Rick Wallen.
Now he's thinking about honey.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Tigger.
I was thinking maybe like Hoggle from Labyrinth, just so I could just grab that and just kick him as far as I could.
Really?
Because he was so rude.
He was kind of rude.
God, I don't like rude people.
Happy girl. Hey, Brandy.
Yeah.
You don't. You have no tolerance for rude people. I can just tell.
Oh man, I don't have. I've got a precious amount of hours on this earth. I don't want to deal with rude people.
True
I got a
that.
lot of time.
Yes.
You're drinking expired tea, man. You ain't got much.
Oh yeah.
Be careful, brother.
Count him down.
Yeah.
Well, you just lost a few. No.
Yeah, by coming home this show.
Like, how expired is it?
It's not that expired. May 2nd. That's fine.
Oh, we're in the same month. It's okay.
We went
And it's
around.
really
okay,
just a
so
suggestion.
The yellow tea. We went around one day, like, starting at about 7 p.m. We were like, we want tea. For some reason, I don't remember where we were, but he got the red Milos. I said, I want that yellow Milos. We walked into the first place. I said, they for sure have it here, and they didn't. And we went to every gas station in town.
Every single one.
Every single one of them. It took about 2 hours for me to find a place that sold them.
We do that for
And-
beer.
Yeah.
I have to.
Beer scavenger
I'm really
hunt.
sorry. I'm
And that's probably why it's
ridiculous.
expired.
That's definitely why it's
Break down
expired.
again?
And that's
'Cause
what
it's hard to
makes it
say.
so special. They're holding
And-
it there just for me, it feels
So
like.
why is it yellow again?
It's the no-calorie one. Yeah, it's sugar-free.
Yes, I can't believe it's not tea.
Oh.
And I would say it's
I would totally drink that. Yeah.
That was
Keto
excellent.
tea. Well, hi! What's
What's up, Macy
up? How are you, my man?
Chris Farmer's here.
And he brought Michelob Ultra
A
Light.
farmer in the day.
With the what? Is
Farmer
that
in the
lime or
day.
cactus or what's up with that?
Cacti.
Cactus, lime prickly cactus.
You want to put it in the fridge? Okay.
Man, integrity
I
right
do
there.
have.
Take
Yeah,
it.
I think we'll say that.
Integrity.
I do have. If you want it.
Tooth's got to go. Music of the week. What you got?
So, Alexis again. She's been batting 1,000 lately.
Uh-huh.
The Mowgli's,
Hey, Doula.
San
Mowgli's?
Francisco. Check it out. The Mowgli's, MOWGLI apostrophe S. San Francisco. I think it's a cool tune. It's a nifty tune.
Would that be Martin out of the Jungle Book?
That's
Mowgli?
exactly what I picture when I read it. It's spelled the same way.
Interesting.
All right, I've got them dialed up.
I've not seen the loincloth.
Do they have a song called Raised by Wolves?
He wrote it down so you wouldn't forget it.
Local legends, steady rotation.
That-
Oh,
that's
is
your-
that what he wrote?
That's your music of the week?
I would like to add that to my music of the week. You guys, if you haven't checked out Local Legends, steady rotation, please do so. Do yourself a favor.
Alright.
Right after you listen to Mowgli's San Francisco.
Listen
It's
to it
the
at the
Mowgli's.
concert. Put on headphones. Listen to something else. That's what I recommend when you go to steady rotation. Just enjoy the experience, but have the tunes hand selected by you.
This,
Go back earlier and listen to my top 5 song picks, and between everyone, put in the Mowgli song.
All right.
Just as long as they watch y'all, it doesn't matter if
As long as they watch it.
Right.
As long as they pay to get in.
y'all throw
Hey,
picks.
give us something.
Do you
Play
throw?
Silent Disco.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Listen to what you want. Enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
Do you throw picks?
Okay, I gotta interrupt. This was Matt's whole thing. He's not a big fish fan. He's never seen them live.
Good,
He
they're
goes,
terrible.
You've seen them.
Yeah,
That-
unfortunately,
yeah, so-
I walked away.
I did.
His whole
What
thing,
I've
he's saying
listened to
he's
fish
gonna
I've
come
liked. I
on
just haven't listened
only
to
on Sunday just to go to the fish set, put in his headphones, and listen to Fish studio version.
Yes.
Stand in the crowd.
You know, like the Farmhouse album?
Yeah,
Was that Free Bird?
Farmhouse on repeat. Just the song.
I do like
Listen,
fish.
if you don't like fish or if you don't know fish, if you're going to listen to fish, I feel like you should start with the Farmhouse
Start
album.
with backwards down the number line and just write it out because that's the one everybody hates.
Start with the Farmhouse album. You might get to listen to it.
This is one of the things I do. Like, I'll wait for things in my life because I'm dumb. I have listened to a few fish songs just because they've been, like, playing.
On purpose?
Yes.
Oh, ugh.
Well, not on purpose, just
Okay.
because
They were
been
on.
around.
He
Right.
listened.
Yeah, but I've been waiting
What's
to
up,
see
Bobby?
it. That's been my whole thing because I've heard that's the way to do it.
It's
So
well, yeah.
I follow rules like that for some reason.
Well, that's smart. I'm
Like,
proud of you.
Fish was playing. It's Fish or Widespread. I can't remember one bond.
Same
Not
thing.
the same
Didn't say
thing.
no.
Yeah,
It really is.
I have listened to some white.
But,
It really is.
This was
What's up, Ryan
this was
Farnes?
our drummer Dan. He compared the two one night we were driving back after.
He was
the show.
comparing Mo.
It was Moe's in the mix, but it was just like, yeah, man, they
I
sound
love
exactly the
Southwest
same.
Grill.
It's two totally different bands, but that's the reason he's totally free right now. He's at home in the garage. He
That's why
wanted
we
to
didn't
come.
fucking
We didn't.
bring
let
him.
him.
Mo,
Hey,
He's
lady.
saying dumb shit like that.
Poor Dan.
He was
Show
upset
music
about it.
right now.
Yes, they're
That was
coming
another
to
Tuesday
Tuesday.
with the family.
So
I saw him last year.
Dan wanted to come, y'all wouldn't let him?
Yeah.
I'm the only guy in the room who knows the bands you're talking about.
Oh,
And
man.
that should tell you something. I'm cooler than the rest of these cats. It's really
No.
what it should tell you.
I will say
it's
Mo
tell you
was,
something. Those bands suck.
Mo's got my thickest koozie, and it was only $5. That thing's so thick, I trampled it. It's covered in dirt. That's why I didn't bring it. It wouldn't look good on
Buckets.
camera.
Buckets.
Jason King says absolutely Farmhouse and Story of the Ghost. That's what Jason King
He
says.
says what? What'd he say? Repeat.
Farmhouse and
Jason?
Story of the Ghost.
I
Oh, Jason. Yeah.
I'll agree.
Yeah, Jason King's watching.
Yeah,
I've known
Jason.
Jason for.
Quite well.
He went to Westwood with us when we were younger.
Oh, for real?
Quite
Yeah.
well.
He was great behind us, I believe.
He's Caleb, our buddy Caleb. It's his uncle.
Oh, really?
Caleb would be the guy running sound at Good
Yeah, Caleb
Friends.
trying to sound.
When you come, my June
Jason's a good guy. I was at Widespread or.
Watch you talk. You're so expressionless. It's amazing.
You're so dead inside.
I mean,
I've seen it for years. Yeah.
Dead inside.
when
Half
you
a 10,
talk, like
half
you're
a
just like,
10.
Jason, Jason,
Kindreds.
There's just
Yeah.
no expression. It's like listening to Ben Stein.
Ooh, that's a huge compliment. He had a game show. That's what I did.
Win Ben Stein's money.
Yeah.
He does the
Hey,
clear
good to meet you
eyes.
guys.
Yeah, man. Good luck
Excited
with that.
about this show
red
on June
eyes.
the 8th.
Yeah.
I'm tickled. It's Saturday, June the 8th.
Saturday, and then Tuesday at Walmart.
Georgia Tech.
And then Tuesday Walmart. We're gonna record.
Hey,
you guys
Ember.
at Walmart.
Yeah, live music, food, art, beer.
Eli, I'm sorry about all the
Beer.
trouble and the drama, but I love you nonetheless. And I think it'll still be a good time Monday, even without the
Eli.
accompaniment of water.
What I was saying was C2. What I was saying was I was it was either Fish or Widespread. So I'm walking like in betwixt all the hippies and the gypsies and what have you. Hey, easy.
Dude.
Dude, if that thing falls, it'll cut your head off.
Yeah, but you dead.
The gauge display. Well, no, it didn't. Must have it did. Yeah, shout out to all the veterans, Bobby. We did do that, sir. Because I'm drinking
worried.
America Miller Lite. I was walking through Widespread, Fish, whatever, same thing. I walked right through the middle of the crowd, and I might have had a few 10, 12 beers. So I just turn around in front of a bunch of hipsy gypsy type people and look up and say, who in the fuck is this? This shit sucks. I had to run. I pissed hippies off. I had to go, hey, watch the trophies. 6-man tag team champion, watch that trophy. Careful. Hey, watch the trophy.
Putting it closer to you so you
Okay.
get all
That's
the
right.
credit for it.
That's right. That's me.
I want you to get the credit for it.
That's right. Gregory and Corey didn't do shit for that one. I did. So yeah, don't walk in front of hippies and when Fish and Widespread's on. Go, who the hell is this? It pisses them off. So I'm probably going to do that this year.
Oh, we've been there. That's the thing. We go into
Yeah.
It's like, you look at us, and it's there. It's
It's
like,
Autumn
this
and
guy,
Benny.
he looks like he belongs right in the middle of this crowd. And then you start screaming a lot of stuff about how you're ruining the scene, man. It's about the music, man. And it really riles them up real quick. And then you just, I don't know, you just get abrasive.
So when Fish starts, I'm going to find you and we're going to do that.
Yeah. Throw me off a ladder.
Also,
man.
Yeah, y'all should totally have a fight.
the viewers can now see the mellow yellow we were talking about.
Yeah,
There it
there's
is.
the
So
mellow
this is
yellow.
That you poured that.
This is a completely new one.
If you
Oh,
had
wait.
another one, why did you
What
pour the
happened? You okay?
2 liter?
Yeah, sorry, there was a
I heard
Inter-
more.
Because you had to get rid of one. I'm not wasteful. Y'all should understand that, the new generation.
wasteful.
Huh?
Why'd you open the first one?
Well, it was a 2 liter that I had to finish
Well, why did you have the first
Hey.
mellow yellow bottle?
Stop.
You good?
Yeah.
because it's easier to caress.
Easier to transport.
Thank you for that word.
You're welcome.
I needed one. You word better.
I'm a pretty good wordsmith.
He is a good wordsmith.
I'm not a cop. Anyway,
Not what Mark Anderson says.
But you got one.
because he's a liar. That's right. Burning question. Have you seen the movie Roadhouse?
A long time ago, yeah.
Have you seen the movie Dirty Dancing?
Yes.
Okay. Who would you rather be, Dalton from Roadhouse or Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing? Both Patrick Swayze characters. Who would you rather be?
He did light up when you
The
said
main character of each movie.
Dirty Dancing. He lit up.
You did.
I did, but I don't want to be that. It's a lot of stress.
It's a lot of stress.
Stress.
Whoa, whoa, what
And
is,
stuff.
what is the stress of being
Wait.
Johnny Castle?
Getting
What is
pussy thrown at you? No.
No, busting out a quarter glass on 55 Chevrolet.
Yeah,
stressful?
exactly.
Yeah, I'd rather be in Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good answer, sir. It's the right answer.
it
He
is.
works at a video store.
I do.
You do?
Oh,
So
that's
you-
cool.
Majored in video film production, but I did drop it.
Wait, you work or worked at a video store?
I still do. I had to think
Which
about
one?
it.
The one in Manchester?
At a
Like
video
the
store.
only one still surviving?
The last,
I probably
It looks like he's talking to a ghost.
It
Yeah,
does.
you were not.
He's completely out.
You can't even see
Like-
your own-
Literally, he's gone.
Hey, Eli, you still here? Can you hear him?
no.
Oh, I can hear him. I'm about to fix
Good.
him.
That is the correct answer. Farmer, you, Dalton from Roadhouse or Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing?
Dalton.
Chris Farmer says Dalton. That's the correct answer.
I can't believe you guys support murderers.
Did he murder somebody? I don't remember. It's
He
been a
ripped
while.
his-
See there?
Oh, that's
See?
right.
Completely irrelevant. Your point is mute.
I just don't want to be the guy from Dirty Dancing.
It was self-defense.
You know, the way I'm thinking about it.
So it's choice by default.
Now, Logan,
Yeah.
do you know who we're talking about? Carry on. We'll just go to something else. Eli, lunchtime theater. What have you been watching this week?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm really letting you down. I
You
know,
are.
but
Well, I'll answer. I'll do your segment.
I've had to leave early for banquets and this and that and the other and
I've-
awards days and all that shit. I've not been home at lunch any this week.
I've been watching reruns of Bar Rescue, and
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I could run a bar today. I got it figured
John
out.
Tapper. has
John
got
Taffer.
you- Taffer.
Taffer.
With fuzz.
Yes, and he had Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports, who does the pizza reviews. The one
Okay.
bite, everybody knows the rules. And when they ate pizza, and it was terrible. It's trash. I could be one of his recon guys. I'm pretty sure. I think I
Did
could.
you apply?
Not yet. And I think I've watched so much John Taffer.
With fuzz. not
Fuzz, yes, with Fuzz. I'm pretty sure I could run a bar to bar, no doubt.
Logan and I watched a bunch of episodes of Bar Rescue in January. We were in this motel.
Yep.
That's all that was playing. It was just,
What?
we were watching Bar Rescue. What do
You
mean
just
what
rented a
were we doing?
motel room to watch Bar Rescue?
Yeah, we had to do something.
Hey,
It's under wraps.
It is
let's
under
go to
wraps.
the
It'll
hotel
be
and watch
released
Bar
either
Rescue
this
all
It
year or
hasn't been
next year.
released. Yeah, so.
What is wrong, y'all?
Yeah.
You-
Hold on.
wait. Is this sort of the same as when Zeppelin got the the haunted house?
To record the drums?
Yeah. No, nothing like that. You
no.
didn't go. You know what?
It was to film.
We want the we
We
want
had
to.
lights and everything.
Oh, so you.
Dan was the star.
Dan was the star. That's
He
why
is
it's
the
taking
star.
so long. We gotta fucking fix it. You know what I'm saying?
You left Dan in the. Did you,
Oh, he's left it home. Yeah, we said no. You cannot come tomorrow.
plus, you left Dan like in the hotel bathroom, like in the tub.
No, he didn't get in the tub ever.
You know, later. That explains his hair. Just kidding. Dan's
Poor
not watching.
Dan.
He can't figure the Facebook
He
I
cannot.
think he is watching. He sent it to us.
page.
Poor Dan.
YouTube, he worked that out.
Oh man.
It's terrible.
Also, what I've been watching,
That's his fault.
Viceland, which I don't have the channel.
Love
They've been
Viceland.
doing Dark Side of the Ring. Where I didn't know
Yep.
what was going on.
Yep.
The UPS man was telling me about it. What's up, Paul Shelton? And they did like Miss Elizabeth when she passed away. They did a story with her and Macho Man. Yeah, dig it, brother. Yeah. Get the coffee, yeah. Thinking. He dated, they were married, and then she dated Lex Luger, and then she OD'd on pain pills and coke and whiskey, and she died. That whole story, which was freaking sad as hell. Then they did the Montreal Screwjob. Then they did one on Fabulous Moolah, which was...
Oh, my God. That one was dark.
Yeah, she died she was like 106 when she passed away. And the shit she did, allegedly, was just crazy. And they did one on Gino Hernandez.
Well, the Black Moolah, it wasn't so much about the things she did as much as the things she was forced to do by the promoters.
Yeah. And then the rumor and innuendo was that she made her girls that she trained did the same thing. And then did one on Gino Hernandez. He was like the Ric Flair of Texas. They said...
Was that his tagline?
No, that's what they...
Should have been.
Should have been, hell yeah.
John, it's mine now.
What's up, Abby?
Local Legends, WCW. WCW's
So-
Ric Flair.
There was before
Something rotates.
Stone Cold's wife was at
Steady.
dude's apartment, and she said he went to the cabinet and got this like cereal bowl out, and he put it on the counter, and it was mounded over with nothing but cocaine. So the entire cereal bowl was just heaping of coke.
Okay.
Cocaine. It's like damn. And they said when he
Like a man cereal bowl or a
like
small,
a man's
child?
cereal bowl. They said when he died, he had enough cocaine in him to kill an elephant.
You don't want none of this shit.
How
Yeah.
do they know that? Because, I mean, first of all,
Yeah, how do
Thank
you
you,
want-
Eli. Yeah,
I've
please.
done cocaine before, and I probably shouldn't say that, but I have. I
We've
was
said it
young.
before.
I
Yeah.
needed the money.
You
Yeah.
needed the money.
Yep.
You're not going to waste cocaine.
Little
on
boy
giving
blue,
it to
because he
an
needed the
elephant.
money. Oh!
I
What?
gave him $20. It's $20.
That's right.
They're not going to give that to an elephant to see if
Maybe
it'll
they
kill it.
True.
Saw how much killed a person, and then they multiplied like the mass.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
What keeps over doing math?
Yeah.
That hurt. What other one did they do?
It's Mike again.
Anyway, that's a good series. Even if you don't, a friend of mine told me about it. He's like, his wife hates wrestling, and she watched it, and she's fallen in love with it because you get you don't get the corporate answer, the corporate show. You get the firsthand opinions or knowledge of what happened. It's pretty damn interesting. It's on YouTube because I don't have that channel, so I had to YouTube it.
Wrestling
Well, and-
must be pretty tough because all of them are on some kind of dope.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, all of them are
Yeah.
doing something.
That's
Well-
why it's so tough. It's why it's so awesome.
Well, that's what John Oliver done a great expose on it on
Yeah, he
the
did.
Weekend Tonight.
Yeah, you
Who
showed
did?
me that. Man.
Yeah. John Oliver, he did an amazing job, sort of bringing all that to
I
light.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
About how they don't have health care.
Exactly. Yeah, and John Oliver, he just kept going back to
There's
how.
1099 employees.
Yep.
really.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
But well, in my personal opinion, it's one of the main reasons to watch it is because us as human beings, we love tragedy for some reason.
Yeah, we do.
We like to watch train wrecks. So if you love train wrecks,
Train wrecks.
Look at Alan Sweeten. Hey, y'all, Woodstock, 1969. You don't remember 1969, Sweeten? And happy birthday the other day to old Alan Sweeten.
Oh, Adam had a birthday.
He had a birthday. We're going to celebrate on the 30th, he said.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. So that was, glad I could fill in for you lunchtime there. It's a good program, if you will. Check it out if you get time. Got nothing to watch. Check it. It really is worth watching. And then the bar rescue thing. I mean, it's just great to see somebody get hollered at besides me.
Oh, yeah.
once again, tragedy.
Yeah, it really is tragedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's all
Right.
scripted. Not all of it. Some of it's scripted. Like,
A lot
every
of
reality
it
show is scripted in
Yeah.
some form or fashion. You know what I mean? So it is scripted, but it's still, like Bill said, tragedy. We're gonna watch it.
It's still one of my favorite things is on. There's a segment on HGTV. It's all the people who hated their makeovers. So they did one. This one son, and he did it for his mother, and she come in, and so this like 85-year-old, she comes in, and she's like, "What the beep did y'all do to my living room?" And she just starts crying.
I feel like that's all of Design on a Dime.
It was great.
All right.
What grinds your gears? Something's always grinding your gears.
Last. It's gonna,
Oh.
How good it's gonna be. But it's,
I got a gear grinder too.
Oh.
I'm going to pour these beer samples of the sounds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let me do it while
And
you commentate.
You give us the Wandering Localista.
Oh,
What you
okay.
got going on this week?
So, the Wandering Localista, I've been kind of busy. So, let me just give y'all, like, the truth. I really thought when I started this blog that I was going to get to piddle around for, like, the first year and just, you know, do my thing, hang out, talk about local peeps and whatnot, and just no one would have heard about me or know about me or anything like that, and I just get to coast. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. So now I have people coming to me, which is awesome. I did not think that would happen in the first year, so yay for that. But I spent last weekend at Lakeview Marina. It's in Timms Ford State Park. It's their marina. They are amazing people. They actually do boat tours. So you can go, you know, take a boat ride with them. They drive. If you want to swim, hang out and swim in the lake, that's an option too. You can customize them. So that was really awesome. But I just, last night I posted a new blog post on the Soul Shop, which is a funky little shop in downtown Winchester.
Funky.
Natalie Guess owns it. I went to high school with her. She is an amazing human. So you definitely need to go check them out, especially now that it's Bonnaroo season. They have a lot of things to get you ready for Bonnaroo, for sure. Or work, or hiking, or a hot date, or anything. But it is a cute little hippie shop, and I don't want that to degrade it, but it is amazing. Yeah, y'all definitely need to go check it out. Ponytail.
Logan's writing it down.
SOLESHOP in Winchester, Tennessee.
Not Chopin.
Or you could go to the wanderinglocalista.com to check out. I've got all of their information posted there. But yeah, there's that. That is awesome. Lakeview Marina. They rent boats. They've got a brand new fleet of 2019 pontoon boats. They have 10 of them.
And they look really good.
Yeah, they do look really good.
Yeah.
So their whole goal for that was, you know how if you go to the Bluegill or, some places on Percy Priest and you rent a boat and it's a monstrosity of metal. And it's just floating metal. And you know good and well that is a rental boat. And you go out on the lake and everybody's looking at you like you're a noob or you rented that boat or whatever. And it's just not as cool. If you care about those kinds of things. So they have gone the other direction and they actually have legitimate, beautiful pontoon boats for you to rent. You can rent them overnight. They actually, and I did not know this is the coolest part about Lakeview Marina. They have 6 islands that you can rent out. 6 islands on Timms Ford Lake. You can rent out the entire island overnight and camp. And, my first question was, well, how many people can you get on this island? And I feel like...
Turned into hedonism, Franklin County.
The answer that I got was 10, but you have to look on Timms Ford State Park's website for an actual answer. But of course,
if you have more than 4 women on that island, is it considered a brothel?
No, it's 8. The law is 8.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I do know that.
Thank you.
Because Tennessee, the University of Tennessee, anyway. Back to my college days.
A lot of brothels?
Well, you cannot have a sorority. In the state. Well, yeah, but when I was at UT, that was still a law that you couldn't have 8 women living in a house, I guess, with no men at the same time because it was considered a legal brothel.
Well, you can do it in Utah, though.
Yeah, well, of course you can.
In Alabama.
Well, in Las Vegas.
You can do whatever.
Yeah. But you can rent a fucking island in Winchester and party on that. There's no docks. You have to canoe or, have a friend who has a boat that can drop you off or something. But I'm thinking as many people as you can legally, legitimately put on that island. That's a hell of a party. No one's going to bother you. It's your island. My mom immediately went to Lord of the Flies, and she gave another reference, my tour guide, but I don't. She said you can have your own personal survivor, and I thought, well, Lord of the Flies, I'm gonna kill somebody on this bitch. But
Well,
actually,
I'm not going with you.
I'll
not
just
either.
get drunk and pass out by the bonfire. But yeah, you can rent your own island, which is really cool, and they do. Canoes and kayaks and all of that.
Canoes and
They have, they're the only place around that has, hand dipped ice cream, and it's a family. It's definitely a family place. It's in the state park, so they can't serve alcohol. So there's that. So if you want to take your family there, that is an absolute, very safe place for you to take your family. That's what I've been up to.
You've been busy.
I have been busy.
Good.
I'm glad
Yes.
I heard about that.
Well, thank you. Go to wonderingLocalista.com to check it out.
So Curtis asked about Exit 111. Have you guys excited about the Exit 111 festival?
I'm very excited, yeah.
All right, that's gonna be great.
Hey, Mother Judy.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
Tracy.
For the car show, you seem like they're doing
Yeah.
the biggest car, anything, everything goes.
You put in the van?
Put the van, but I'm gonna bring the trophy in beforehand. Biggest fucking trophy I could find. Number one, best car. I'm gonna
Spray
put it
paint
right
on the
side.
Going right on the top from the get-go.
I'll give you an Everyday Joe Show sticker you can put on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Presented by.
that's right.
Yeah.
Except your trophy's gonna be this big, my sticker's this big. What does that say? All right, my rant this week
Oh, I didn't do that, yeah.
is about people listening. People don't listen to understand or to learn anymore. People listen to react. Or they listen to get their agenda out. Or they don't really care what you have to say.
I completely disagree.
Or they're looking at their phone and they did not hear you at all. And there's that.
Please continue.
Okay. Case in point, today, I answered the phone. Travis, can I help you? Hey, Kent, is Travis there? This is Travis. Hey, is Travis around there? This is Travis. All right, cool. Hey, can I talk to him?
You are.
Yeah, sure. Hang on a second. On hold, pick back up. Hey, it's Travis. Hey, Travis.
Oh, my God.
Where were you 10 seconds ago? Well, where were you in this conversation? I said, this is Travis. Hey, Kent, is Travis there? This is Travis. Hey, is Travis around? Can I holler at him? What part of that did you not hear?
Maybe they thought you were just kidding.
No.
No, they
there's
didn't hear it at
defense.
all.
There's no defense.
They might have thought that Travis, because of said pedestal you're on,
You would
that
answer the phone.
you have a
Yourself.
you have a barrier,
There's a
and they're just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh wait, and then you had to get. He was like,
But then
I know I
even-
must talk to 3 peons before I can get to the Travis Reed, huh? Eli, people don't get you directly
No,
when they
Curtis,
call.
I've not heard about that one yet. But,
Me either.
but no, and it's just like when you're, and we've all done it. We all do it. We're human. People are talking, and we got this thought in our head. If we don't get it out right then, we're going to forget it forever. And it's probably not that damn important, but it is important. We've all done it. I try to tone it down a little bit when I'm, when somebody's talking to me. I try to shut your mouth, Travis. Think about that thought in a minute. Let them finish what they're going to say. It happens. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But there's some people that it happens all too often and constantly. And guys, start listening to people that are talking to you. The art of having a conversation with anybody it's done. You can't talk to anybody anymore, and it's very aggravating. I'm sorry, I forgot you were here, Eli.
Well, you just have to text or message so that they can go back and read it. Because people's memory spans are fucking non-existent.
They are terrible.
Mine included. Like, I prefer to speak, like, have important conversations documented so that I can go back, analyze it, and then, prepare my answer.
Yes, Seth, we've been cleared, kind of. We are back. Thank you, sir.
We've hacked it.
Another thing that grinds my gears that really pissed me off is, and no offense to anybody in here that says this phrase, I have said it before.
What up, dog?
Too. No, it's what up, yo. No, I'm kidding.
I love what up, yo.
Hey man, can you hand me that? Can you hand me that beer right there? Yeah, sure, no problem. And they hand it to you. Hey, appreciate it, man. Oh, no worries.
I like no worries.
Say
I like
you're-
no worries.
Say you're welcome.
No, never say you're welcome, man. That's implying too much. Like, oh, I did something for you.
Well, in all,
That's so
well,
serious.
This was a
You're
big
grinding.
deal.
in the,
I like no
in the land of
problem.
Oz, no
No
worries
problem.
is
problem.
No problem.
There's
It's
no
That's my thing.
no
Yeah, I
problem.
said no
That's
problem.
terrible. That's horrible.
That's
Oh, I love no problem. It's too casual. No
It
problem is
does.
casual.
It's yeah, but it's
Like
it
I'm not on a
implies-
pedestal.
Yeah,
I'm
not
with
saying,
you.
Oh, you're welcome that I did this for you. Thank you. I did this for you.
Well,
It's a big
if
deal.
I ask Logan, hey,
Yeah.
Logan, have that beer. I mean, appreciate it. I mean,
worries.
thank you.
No problem.
Hey, you're welcome. That's the right thing to do. No worries or no problem. Like where I'm at work is if somebody, hey, appreciate it, man. No problem. Kind of like, I got this. No big deal.
I feel like there's a gap.
I don't
It's
like
an
it, no problem.
age
I find
gap.
myself not saying no I do not say no worries. I say thank you. I try to, but I do not have a problem with no worries because once
like
again,
it.
when I lived in Australia, no worries was thank you.
I've said
That's
no
what
worries.
no worries
I
was.
say no problems.
Some,
In formal settings, I will say you're welcome, but it's reserved for formal
What about any
settings.
time?
I always say anytime because of Predator.
Oh,
Because the thing was stronger.
that
But
works
anytime,
too.
grab your gears.
Anytime.
no, anytime.
Or a 12-year-old told me today, absolutely, when I
Oh,
thanked her.
Absolutely.
And I thought that was kinda cool.
Absolutely, it gets overplayed a lot. I did an interview the other day with a dude, and he said, "Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely." Every time.
No,
I
as
say,
a
absolutely,
like a
absolutely.
not that way, but like as a you're welcome. I mean, I thought that she was. Yeah, I thought she was being respectful.
No problem.
Yeah.
You say,
No worries.
No problem.
You know
Yeah.
what? Very, very.
You're
well said,
welcome.
man.
I don't care for the no problem. I tell my guys, "Hey man, let's get away from no problem. I don't like it. You're welcome." That's what-
You know what grinds my gears? People in
professional
positions of
setting,
authority
I will agree.
who
I
Don't
didn't
even answer the phone for this.
yeah, I know,
I couldn't disagree.
grinds my gears.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm top of the food chain and I answer more phone calls than anybody. So yeah, that's a problem.
I will say what bugs me a lot on
What's up, Wendy Barton?
from Tucker Boss, like a response to anything. He worked at Chick-fil-A. That was his high
Hey,
school.
Wendy. Hey, Renee.
And that
Oh.
dude, I mean, it doesn't matter what. the
Yeah,
song
that
is
one-
or who he's
yeah.
talking to. It's been 3 years since he's been there.
I love
and
my
it's just
I
it's
do
him
too.
giving them the
I love
southern loving.
Well, because Chick-fil-A does it, and it makes me feel good.
Chick-fil-A person is saying thank you to
Right.
me.
Yeah.
And I get to say, my pleasure.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, and that's why I like going to Chick-fil-A because you get the same service everywhere you go, no matter what
Yeah.
town you're in.
It's their
My
pleasure.
pleasure. I love
And
it.
they've really got their culture and their
They have
training down.
They're
Yes.
they're not going to say no problem.
So I guess the win is don't be open on Sunday.
If I could go back to your first rant, but okay. So whenever you were talking about, the art of the conversation, okay, and then whenever you say about, when someone is speaking, and they speak back to you, and it comes off as not listening, I don't feel that's a conversation. I feel that's sitting and listening. I feel a conversation is when someone speaks, and then you either have a similar story or an opinion, whether it's the same or on the other side of the fence, and it's you know.
See, and that plays into what I'm saying. Is if bull, like when we talk about work, and you
Okay.
come in here and you're saying, hey, I got this, I got this, I got this. Engaging in conversation, I'm going to ask you more about what you're talking about. Because you obviously want to tell me more. So to have a conversation, I need to let you elaborate. Well, man, what happened? Instead of you saying, man, I had a crappy day at work. Oh, man, yeah, I had this one dude, and I just started on mine. Well, I don't let you finish your thought. That's rude.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's terrible. We gotta get away from it. The art of conversations, it's becoming non-existent. It's such a me, and I love me. I love me some me. But
Yes.
if I'm talking to one of you guys, any of you guys, that's what the format of this show is. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about what you're doing. Let's talk about what you guys put together. And if when I ask you the question, hey man, how'd this come about? And then you answered, and then I just went into, we're going to do Praetors on the 7th.
I hate that. Yes.
That pretty much cuts you off without cutting you off. I
Yeah.
don't let you sell what you're selling. I'm trying to sell what I'm selling, what you're trying to lay your stuff in. It's not fair.
It's a
to
give
you.
and
It's not
take.
fair to the person you have a conversation with. It makes the person you have a conversation with feel less than what they are.
Anything.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And
Hey, Brad Davis.
Brad
Sorry.
Davis.
Hello,
Got
Brad
to-
Davis.
Brad
Hey,
Davis.
hello, Brad
Hey,
Davis.
Brad Davis.
Hey,
No worries. You can do no worries. No worries, Brad. Well, and I guess it's sort of like, and one of the things that I, try to like listen and work on, because 90% of the time when my phone rings, as per my job, I'm getting called in order to, they're venting a problem or they're calling me to get a problem solved. So right out of the gate, what I was taught by, one of my coaches years and years and years ago was, when somebody is speaking with you, number one, become relatable. So therefore, the story they're telling you, and now this is from a consultant, so I'm always in that mind frame, right? So when someone begins...
Hang on,
Okay.
I gotta interject there.
Yeah.
But I feel like every person who's listening to a friend or a client or whoever needs to be in that consultant role.
Yeah, that's
You
not a
need to
conversation.
be of service to that person who's speaking to you. So continue.
Yeah, well, and so rule number one is, of course, like you're saying, it's listening, but it is go ahead and reassure them during their story that you have been in a certain scenario or you are familiar with it, and then you go, this happened to blah, blah, blah. So it's
Make
not
it
a one-up.
relatable.
It's not trying to, so you get relatable,
Common
and then you
ground.
go,
Feel
please
family.
continue.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Please
understand what you're
continue.
talking about, and I can
felt
be.
the same way.
Well,
Yes.
see, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. Is not as much as that's sort of like, well, you don't know me. You can't walk in my shoes. Instead, it turns into a such as you've been in this scenario in your life, in my life, or in this other individual's life, which I've helped them through. This scenario has happened. It's not your scenario because no one can be in your scenario, but I too have been a part of a scenario. So please, now that I've been part of some sort of scenario, and I'm not trying to say I understand you because I've walked in your shoes.
Well, yeah, that generic "I understand" drops them immediately. As soon as you say "I understand," they're
One
gone.
of the big ones, and I say it all the time, it's just like, it sounds stupid and it looks like it would come from a guy who looks like me. But I feel you.
That's what I say too. Here's the
I
thing.
feel you.
When I say I feel you a lot, like when I'm at
Which is the
work,
new "I understand."
No, I
people
can't
will come up.
feel it. I
I'll get
definitely
like-
don't understand it, but
I feel for
it.
you.
I feel for you. Yeah, that is because it's empathy.
But 10% of the people that I say that to look at me so disgusted.
Because you
That's
can't,
right.
because you can't walk in my shoes. How can you feel me?
It's like, who's
That-
feeling me? Huh?
Yeah.
Well,
You feel good. You feel good.
I feel you.
You know how you're healthy? Because you feel so good.
That's right.
But and what to your point, well, I understand what you're saying, because everybody, pretty much everybody in here is in an authoritative role, with our jobs. We have to do it, but if you let them speak what they're saying, rebut to them, well, what happened, blah blah blah, and then at the end say, well, I had something similar happen to me, and this is how I handle it, blah blah blah.
Yes, that's
then
acceptable.
go into how you're going to rectify the situation with them. Because you're letting them speak. Because like when you do an interview, you should be 50-50 talking.
Oh, 70-30.
50-50. 50-50. You let them talk. You let them talk. I'm going to be there for 10 years. You let them talk. And, that's, because if you do all the talking,
Don't talk.
then
I just look.
no, if you do
You'll
all,
steal it.
If you do all the talking, then they feel like, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. And if they
Yeah.
talk too much, they're like, oh, shit, I talk way too much. I just screwed this up, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's
So-
how you learn them the best, is when you let them talk too much. You get them comfortable. Sorry.
So-
my HR strategery is interjecting in this.
So my the thing is, your point, let them speak and then speak. And that way you have a conversation with them. Because, like, when I'm getting on somebody, I'll tell them, hey, man, we need to have a conversation. We need to talk. It's not, I need to talk to you, or you need to talk to me. It's we need to talk. That way they're like, okay. That way you can come to, you're not lashing, you're not.
Both parties are
You're not
talking.
Here, they're like, oh my God, they're cowering down, or you're not getting surprised and they're just ambushing you with shit. You can actually talk.
So are we?
I prefer to motherfuck them.
Yeah, man. Put the
I
smack
mean,
down
yeah.
on it.
Hey, you're hired to do a fucking job. Let's get it
Yeah.
done.
That comes
Period.
with you've had several conversations with them. That's when that comes out.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Well, now in a scenario,
Easier get out.
to where people are complaining about the duty of what they have to get done, and I'm like, that's these things you're complaining about. That's your job, you know. So, did you run out of paper? So I feel. I mean, Eli, I feel that. So, but. So all right, so Travis,
Feel me?
huh?
No worries.
No worries. Absolutely, my pleasure. We'll hit another one.
But I will agree, when you're talking to somebody and you're spilling your fucking soul out to them, and then they're like, oh, so I rolled up a snowball out of dirt today.
So it's a dirt.
What the actual fuck?
When somebody says something stupid,
Well,
you're allowed
let's
to cut
say
them off
that.
mid-track.
And
Thank
it's
you.
like,
Yes.
did you not hear anything I just said? Could you not, like, at least say, oh, okay.
Be engaged in the conversation.
But are you guys talking about whenever you're trying to be a good listener to a friend or another associate, or are you talking about conversation?
I'm talking about a regular conversation with anybody that
Any
you're talking to.
person,
It doesn't matter.
your friend, especially friends and family.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you had a bad day at work. You just want to tell me about your day. Or if Logan wants to tell me about, hey man, we played this bar, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, dude, I went to this bar the other night, and I just cut him off. Well, he don't get to finish his story because he had a great time.
Yeah, I hate
just
that.
shit on his story.
Yeah.
He
Well,
can
and then
lay
be
his stuff
like,
into me.
oh, that is so awesome. You got to do that. How cool.
But-
Well, that reminds me of a time when blah, blah, blah. I mean, if you want to, if you're a narcissist and you want to turn it right back around on you, but ask questions to the other person.
Yeah.
That is how you listen.
But-
What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. What? Perfect fucking question. The fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I forgot you were there.
Yeah, that too.
Forgot
It's a
you were down.
question.
All right, so that's my rant, guys. We need to pay attention to each other's conversations. It's lost, man. It's just terrible. And not just, the work thing is a whole different scenario. That's,
Yeah.
But as far as us talking to, if I'm having a conversation, anybody in here, and we've all done it. I've done it before. I've cut them off because I'm like, oh, God, I got to get this out. I got to tell them. And I try not to. I make a conscious effort not
And then
to.
you forget.
Yeah, not to shit on somebody's story or
Yeah.
somebody's day because what if Eli, Eli's had some bad days at work. What if he starts coming at me, hey, man, he just need to get some off his chest. And then I shit on it and I start talking about something else. And Eli's like, well, shit.
Fuck it.
I can't talk to him now.
Yeah.
So he's got to bottle this, shit up inside and he'll find somebody else. But you know what I mean? It makes
Well, he's
it-
Irish. That's what Irish do.
Well, Eli doesn't care anyway, but
Yeah.
it makes it, to me, it would make me feel like they don't care about me or whatever. I'm having a tough day, blah, 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 blah.
I pretty much know that.
Yeah, true.
So a hug and a no worries. How would that work out?
That would be okay.
Would that work, Travis?
I mean,
A hug and no worries.
well, for me, it would at least mean that you feigned interest in what I said.
All right.
To know to give me a hug meant that you were somewhat listening to my gripe. But I have one. Can I
I'm
say?
sorry, were you saying something?
No, I wasn't. Not to you.
Shit.
No.
Huh?
Hugs.
Oh,
I
Chris
love
Farmer
hugs.
wants hugs. I
Hugs
like
are
hugs.
I'm a
awesome.
hugger.
I like hugs.
I'm a hugger
like a
too.
strong hug, man.
I walked
like
into
hugs.
Harvest today, and a guy that
That's not bad.
I, used to work
I like
with
hugs.
and known forever. I'm walking towards him like, hey man, how are you? And he holds out his hand, and I'm like, I don't want your hand, I want your hug. But the only thing that I will say, I will gripe, and we're not going to elaborate on this, I'm just going to say, what is good isn't cheap, and what is cheap isn't good.
That's
And
the
I'll
logic
leave,
of good friends.
and I'll leave it at that.
There you go.
Yeah. If you want something good, it ain't going to be cheap.
See there, Andrea. Logan was listening.
Yes, thank you, Logan. And that was the perfect segue
My pleasure.
to
So
Kudos.
we're gonna sample this beer. We had it last week, but we got kicked off. Somebody got to see us do it.
yeah.
Happen Harry's. It's the Sounds beer,
It is so good.
made for the Nashville Sounds. It's a great beer, easy drinking. Like you could sit in the outfield and drink this beer during the Sounds game. So,
I did talk to Jeff, who went to the Sounds game last night, Jeff at Harvest, and he said they served it hot.
yeah.
Yeah, which I guess a Kolsch beer is supposed to be served hot, but not for us spoiled Americans. We want our shit cold.
Yeah, I agree. And Eli, I do have big enough hands to hold said large bottles.
Not bad.
Whatever.
I love it.
If Eli says the beer's not bad, it's pretty good beer.
It's for everyone.
Matt, you're not gonna have a sip?
Oh, no, I don't
Drive.
drink. Sorry.
Oh, you don't drink?
No.
Good for you, Matt.
You're a guest. Feel free.
Anymore. Does it
What are
make
you
feel
doing?
better? Does it make you feel better if I say anymore?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Have you ever
Nope.
drank?
Yes.
Okay.
I stopped around when I was 21.
Really?
He said
Oh
there was
my
no fun
gosh!
anymore.
Yes,
Was it fun?
it was exactly okay. I feel you. I feel you, bro.
And there we go.
Full circle.
Oh, you don't drink, no worries. See? That sounds.
No, that sounded awesome.
It did sound
No, it sounded
awesome.
terrible.
No.
I this guy one night, hey man.
If you just said you're welcome right then, it would have been very strange.
You don't drink, you're welcome.
That doesn't.
But no worries, as in you're welcome to not drink. No worries.
Don't worry about
That
it.
sounds
It's-
retarded.
Yeah, they sound worried.
It's
about it.
cool.
Yep.
No,
Or it's cool is also.
I'm texting this. My daughter wanted to know this song this guy came out to. I said, I texted him. I said, hey man, I said, what song do you want? We can't figure it out.
Hey, Ryan.
And he's like, oh, it's blah blah blah. I'm like, cool man, just I was just wanting to know. I couldn't figure it out. It was a Rob Zombie song. I was like, I knew it was Rob Zombie. I couldn't figure the name of it out. And he's like, oh, no worries.
Wait, did you not say thank you?
Nope.
Well, then there you go.
I will definitely say no worries more so now.
No,
than
I
know
think-
you're here for it.
That was
I mean, I can probably find 10 texts where I've said no worries.
my response.
I've seen no
my
worries
response
multiple
to
times.
My conversation with him, no worries did not fit in there when he replied to me.
I was gonna say just
No
random.
worries, because I didn't say things.
Sup,
I
Ryan?
didn't bother him.
Hey,
Nothing else. No worries.
I'll say this one might grind your gears more. I've been trying to figure out what do I say. I don't say no worries, no wrong. Every time it's all good.
It's all good.
That's
I say that.
But it's not all
yeah.
good. It's not
It's
good.
all good.
It's not all good.
Solid.
Sorry.
Solid.
I like
solid.
Solid.
I like solid.
So if someone were to replace your welcome with solid, you would be okay with that?
It doesn't make any
No,
sense.
I'm just saying just bring back
I agree.
solid.
Yeah,
I like
be
solid.
Like, hey man, try this
Not,
beer
not for
track.
your welcome, just
Solid.
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 Yeah, that's. Yeah, no, just people use the no worries in places where it doesn't belong.
No worries, it's all good, no problem. There's a lot of worries, there's a lot of problems.
There
It's
is,
not
man.
all
I
good.
got
It is
worries.
not all good.
Do you know what does work? Anytime is anytime.
Anytime's not bad. That's not. That's.
Yeah, I'll do that anytime. I
I
don't
will.
care.
I want to reflect back on this real quick,
Yes.
Matt. It's like it seems like it's very appropriate, but there was a shtick a comedian did, and he was talking about whenever you stop drinking and you're around people who drink, they have no clue what to offer you. So like, yeah, so there's beer in the fridge and liquor over there, and so Matt, a girl left a Nuva ring in the fridge if
Oh,
you want
shit.
it, or
Well, I mean, that's where
there's
you
an
have
old
to keep
turnip
'em.
on the shelf. John Mulaney.
It was John Mulaney. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what you get offered here because we don't have anything other than beer and whiskey in the fridge.
I brought the expired tea.
You did bring the
Yeah,
expired
I
tea.
think
Well,
they're probably.
I brought a cup of coffee. It's over on the table, but it spilled on
Yeah,
the drive
spilled all
over.
over my
Burned the shit out of his
hands.
leg.
Yeah.
It'd be like, so it'd be like,
You say McDonald's? No.
it's like, so Matt, do you want to drink the bologna juice we have over there? I know you don't drink.
You say queef?
He's not
Bologna
drinking,
juice.
so let's get him to drink some random ass shit.
Eli Ryan Tackett said we finally got Eli in the right spot.
Yep, and he worked for it. He moseyed his chair. How frequently do you scoot your chair back, Eli, during the show that's been on for 2 hours?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly. So
He moved in and then
I'm
moved
sorry, I
back
forgot
out.
I was here.
yeah,
Yeah, he moved in and then moved out.
When you were talking to him, he looked up like he was home alone and someone had walked through his front.
oh I know. We invaded his safe space.
Matt, would you put your hand up to your left and just speak as Eli does? So
That well, at least that's in the fucking camera. Anytime Eli speaks, so anytime Eli speaks, you now have to do that.
Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. No problem.
we need a sock puppet for Eli.
Man, terrible.
That's great.
All right, guys. One of you guys give us a rundown of the Good Friends one more time before we shut her down.
Yeah, so it's a music fest, 7 acts, on June 8th. Coming up. So it's a Saturday. Yeah.
June
8
8th.
p.m. to 10 p.m. Music starts at around 2. We got food, art, beer.
Yeah.
And
Here.
it's
Here.
totally free admission. It's at Rotary Amphitheater.
Free.
Yeah, we're making no money. The bands are making no money.
Absolutely.
Also, come and support them.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't-
we
Seriously.
just want to have a good time, and
You have
Be
tip
with
jars?
good friends.
probably not.
Yeah.
You
We
should.
are going to have a game of Connect 4 and maybe Monopoly out in the field.
Yeah.
If you get bored, like, oh, this band sucks.
You can play that.
But they won't.
Can we bring
Bands
beach?
won't suck, they won't
Can we
play.
bring the big beach balls like they do at baseball games and
absolutely.
stuff?
Yeah.
Or like if it sucks, we start playing.
I'm gonna bring a pocket full of glitter.
That's right.
Wiffle ball. I don't know.
I like a good game of wiffle ball, man.
I do like a good game of wiffle ball.
We were considering a kickball tournament.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Dodgeball, a dodgeball tournament.
Dodgeball would be
good.
cool.
Yeah, but no fast pitch softball players are allowed to play dodgeball.
No.
Oh, I feel like we should have a round of only fast pitch and then a round of not.
Yeah, because I'm not playing in that game. You're gonna get your head taken off.
That's the
Exactly.
That's
Yes.
whenever steady
When-
rotation goes into the pitch,
Yeah.
you need
When the electronics going on, yeah.
Legendary because those people died with the
There you go.
shit.
But for real, this thing, like, we
What's up, Sean
started
P?
it last year.
Yeah,
Just
second
because
annual.
we wanted to do it, second annual, the big word. We're gonna keep it going. I mean,
Just
it's
say
gonna
annual.
be for years to come. We're gonna do it.
Well, they're good friends. I mean,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
can't.
I love it.
It's not gonna end.
I
It'll be
absolutely
there.
love it.
We're hoping to extend it to multiple days and multiple venues in the future. Get as many people involved as we can, but keep it local. Not just to Manchester, but just Middle Tennessee in general, because we've got good friends all through Middle Tennessee.
And it starts at 2?
Oh,
Music
Music
starts at 2,
but the
12
whole
to
event
10.
is 12.
Get there at 12 so you don't miss the dude that plays at 2. That's why we're saying 12.
Yeah.
Awesome,
well,
awesome.
Be able to get
I mean, that's why we're saying
Until about when?
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
All right, it's in my calendar now, so it's gonna happen.
Get there
Central
too.
Standard.
Grab
I
some
live by my
barbecue,
calendar.
Grab you some food.
Yeah.
Well, come at
Get
come
some
at.
juice.
Noon.
Well, can we come at 12:30 and play a little Connect 4 over
Yeah,
barbecue?
that's
Wiffle
why it's
ball?
there,
Yeah, yeah. Wiffle ball.
We'll
Wiffle
start
ball.
setting up early.
Tag.
Yeah.
Oh, tag.
The venue
Yeah.
for
A Red Rover.
That's the one thing the whole time we haven't really pushed it. It's at Rotary Amphitheater, which if you're
You
from
can hacky sack.
Manchester or have been to Manchester,
Jason King said Red Rover. Yes.
huge amphitheater behind it, big field, Rotary Park in front of it. I mean, it's a massive space.
Paid for by the Rotary Club in
Yes.
order to be utilized.
It is, and it's we felt like it's been underutilized. So
I agree.
Yeah,
we're trying
absolutely.
to get something going, and this is one of the things. I mean, big field. There's going to be food in the back, vendors all along the sidewalk, all throughout.
That's
using the
awesome.
stage. And even if you don't like that, go play
Meth
frisbee or
face.
do something, or go to the rec center
Ooh.
and sign up.
Walk,
Or
walk,
Interjection.
you can hop on the greenway and walk through the park and then come back, even if you want. It's all
So,
the whole day.
do y'all play frisbee golf?
We have in the past.
Okay. Well, the Soul Shop in Winchester has everything you need for frisbee golf. They have
the big pin's coming out.
all. I mean, if
Oh, it's
anybody
coming out.
wants to go and play frisbee at anything,
friends. Yep,
good
friends.
friends, or we actually have some frisbee golf courses around here. But yeah, they have it. I mean, if you're used to like buying your stuff online, you can now go get it locally. Just saying.
All right.
Shameless
So,
plug.
Good friends.
Good Friends Music Fest on Facebook now
On Instagram.
and on Instagram.
Oh, you on the gram?
Yeah.
That was our
That
that's
was
what
our
we've
main
been doing. So now we've figured out Facebook following.
Good friends by the gram. Huh. What about that?
Wow. That sounds illegal.
Or if you live in Manchester, you're gonna see it's dozens and dozens of this flyer pretty much anywhere you go.
Dozens and dozens.
Let's
huh?
say hundreds and hundreds.
If you
There'll
want
be
to sponsor
6 million.
I ain't got
these
it.
Flyers
I ain't
Count 'em
got
all,
it.
Find them all, take pictures.
at least 50.
If you find all 6 million, we'll give you a free ticket.
It's like a scavenger hunt for a
Wait a
poster.
minute. Let me just do that math. And you're wrong. Wait, I'm wrong.
I mean, like a driving ticket.
Oh, driving ticket. Oh. Damn, that's rude.
But follow us on social media because last year we were shady. It was the first year. This year we've got it, and
We're
Shady
a little
promoter.
less shady.
this is the whole thing with this year on social media is every day we're letting one of the bands, one of the vendors, or one of the food salesmen
They take over.
So every day you're actually meeting the people that are involved, and that's not just because we're being lazy and don't want to do it. It's because it's cool. You actually get
Yeah,
to meet.
you get to
people.
meet the good friends before, so,
So-
you can
Yeah,
know. You can say,
Pretty good
"Oh, I
idea."
recognize you from the Instagram story you did, and you know what they're doing. Boom, you walk up. You know what this band is already.
It's
You're
actually
introduced.
genuine. Everything you see, it'll be a daily thing from starting today. Today, well, I mean, we did a couple in the past couple days, but today it's going to be every
Day
day.
after day after day.
So follow it now, Good Friends Music Fest, Instagram, And Facebook.
It'll go like it'll go an artist, like a band, and then food, band, and then like vendor, and it'll cycle like that. And today was Josh Grimes' day. Who is Josh? That's his name. That's his DJ name, and he did it today. Killed it today.
Open up the festival. It'll go from there every day. Follow us on social media, and if you don't have social media, you're not watching this, so it doesn't matter.
Good Friends Music Fest.
I like your logic.
You're the most logical sumbitch in this garage right now.
Thank you. I failed. That was my first class I failed in college. Was logic.
It's logic.
My major was philosophy of language. So that's
I was
why
gonna say,
did
wait,
the
logic.
whole conversation thing because I dropped out.
All right, guys. We appreciate y'all being here, and hope you have a good turnout. We'll support you in what we can. We'll like, share, and put heart emojis on it and everything else, whatever you need.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Bull, thanks for being here, doing what you do.
I'll holler.
Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet.
What?
No, not yet.
No problem.
Uh-huh.
Anytime.
I have to go around first. Then you do that.
Eli, you think you
Got
stood
it.
in? Query from the
I'm
peanut
ready.
gallery.
Oh, what you got, Chris?
I just want to thank y'all for letting me come over here.
Well, yeah.
You're
Jonah
welcome.
Hill.
Anytime.
Well,
Be with Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
My movie
That's-
Mid-90s came out a few weeks ago. If you guys want to see that, watch Maniac on Netflix.
Man,
Old
you do
Jonah.
like Jonah Hill.
old Jonah Hill. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, damn.
I don't even think Chris.
Wow. You do like Jonah Hill.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what she does. She says, I look like a guy from Duck Dynasty, and he looks like Jonah Hill.
Always be Mountain Man.
I always be Mountain Man.
Forget
Well,
you.
who do I look like?
I'm waiting for a response.
But Nicole, I need to know who I look like.
Yeah.
That's the important question.
Can I get a Kid Rock shout out from you, please?
All right, well, thanks for being here, helping with the sound and all that, doing what you do.
I'll holler.
No, not yet. I gotta wait.
Not yet,
It's
still.
after I go around.
Dadgummit.
Yeah. Just,
We all have to
I'm
say
waiting.
bye.
All right. Okay. I
Logan,
got
thanks
it.
for being here, man.
Thank you.
Just appreciate it. Like I said, we'll help you any way we can. Good to meet you, Matt. Thank you for coming. Good luck to you guys. We'll try to be there. We'll help you when we can. Eli,
Ghost Eli.
thanks for being here.
Matt.
Good
puppy,
to see
please.
you.
Likewise.
All right. You okay?
Thank you.
Chris Farmer, thanks for hanging out at the Peanut Gallery.
Every Thursday.
That's right, every Thursday, 7:30-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Lady A, thanks for woman in the controls and looking like a snack over there.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
It was fun.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
I'll holler.
All right, well, hang on. It's going to take me a minute to
Good
close
job.
all this shit out.
Proud of you.
Hey, I did it. I need a format. Yeah.
Bull, you've been here for like 50 episodes.
I know.